Are you going to tell me what it is, then, or what?
No, I can't. It's a surprise. Hey, Sarah. What time do you finish here?
Not soon enough.
6. She finishes at 6.
How do you know?
Well, that's what time when Mum goes out, and I ain't babysitting.
Did I ask you to? No. Yeah, 6, why?
Well, I might have a bit of a surprise for you.
Oh, yeah, what is it?
I can't tell you, can I? Otherwise it won't be a surprise.
Well, is it a nice surprise?
Only the best, right? And the best thing is that you are going to guess what it is. Not in a million years.
Look at him. He's a bigger kid than Bethany.
Listen, you just meet me over there on the corner near the salon at 6 o'clock, right? And all will be revealed.
When that letter came through, I thought they'd made a mistake. I mean, they don't even have a proper uniform. Puce-coloured sweatshirts and white socks. There's no discipline there. I've seen them all marauding out of school. It's no wonder all the shops in that area have got shutters on the windows.
We can't be that bad.
Oh.
And this is Sophie's new school.
That's where they wanted to go, Paddington High.
Well, can't you afford to send her to Oak Hill like Rosie?
Well, she wants to go to Weatherfield with her friends. I mean, naturally, I'd sooner she went to Oak Hill, but I listen to what my children want. And no stiff-necked suit is going to deprive her. She's been bawling her eyes out all day.
Oh, bless her.
Do you know that headmaster has picked a fight with the wrong person? I'm not going to let him stamp all over me.
Is there anything you can do about it?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to phone the Gazette. I'm rallying round for support. I might even come in tomorrow, Rita, with a petition.
Did Kevin get me card? He's 40 today.
I am going to become a lesbian.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to become a lipstick lesbian, not one of them butch ones that shaves their head.
Hey.
Oh, hello. Can we help you?
I'm looking for Jamie.
He's out on a delivery.
Oh, I'm his mum.
Danny's first wife?
Hiya, love. I'm Leanne's mum. Well, stepmum, but I brought her up.
I just thought I'd come and have a look around. See where Jamie works, see what I've been missing out on all these years. It's not very big, is it?
Well, it's big enough to keep Baldwin in Jags and penthouses.
Oh, I don't think you should say that.
It's all right, love. I'm not after maintenance or anything, although there's plenty to say I was entitled. I ain't even got armchair to call me own.
Yeah, Leanne said you'd fallen on hard times. I've been there myself, love.
Yeah, you're in good company. We've all been there.
You know, I used to work one of these myself. Mind you, I'm talking years back. It's how I first met Danny. His Uncle Mike had a factory in Deptford. It's a going machine, eh, for old time's sake.
Oh, I don't think so.
I bet it's like riding a bike. Mind you, we had bigger needles then for the denim, not... Well, what's these made of? Cotton?
No, man-made fibre mix.
Oh, let me have a go.
Best not.
By rights, this should be half mine. I should have drawers full of knickers. I have to wash mine through in the sink.
Go on, Fizz. It's funny you laugh.
Right. God, this takes me back. The good old days. Whee! Nothing to it. I should have come over here ages ago. I bet you have a right laugh, don't you?
Has been known.
Hey, if I know Mike Baldwin, still a randy goat, is he? If I know him, he'll have some scotch hidden away somewhere. Where's the filing cabinet?
Oh, I don't think you should go in there.
It's all right, darling. If I won't tell if you won't.
Is she?
As a note. Hold on, love, wait for me.
Bingo!
Baldwin will be back soon.
Oh, this is the good stuff. My cockles feel warmed already.
So, do you know Mike?
Not half. Blimey, I've some stories I could tell you about him.
What else could it be?
He could have a new girlfriend.
And he wants us to meet her?
Oh, that's what it is, isn't it? Do you know, he had that look on his face like a big kid. What? No, that is not Martin.
Oh, please, God, no. Dad, get round here before someone sees you. Dad, take it all.
Ta-da! What do you reckon?
What are you doing?
I'm Bernard.
What?
It's the mascot for Weatherfield County.
Yeah, starting a couple of weeks. I warm up the crowds.
What are my friends gonna say? I'll be the laughingstock of the whole school. How could you do this to me?
But...
So I said, darling,
You can call me what you like.
Oh, well, you're not like Danny's second wife.
No, love. See, he downgraded after me. Are you married?
Oof, not anymore. My ex-husband downgraded after me and all.
You and me, darling. We're going to be great mates. Cheers.
Cheers.
What the hell's going on?
Oh, hello, Mr. Baldwin.
What are you doing in here? Who's she?
Don't you recognise me, Mike?
No, I don't know. Get out of here, the lot of you. Go on up it, out.
Come on, girls. It was going home time anyway.
It's me, Carol.
I don't know who you are, but I'm phoning the police.
Carol Saunders. Married your Danny.
Carol? God, blimey. You've let yourself go, haven't you?
Right, well, I'll be off.
I thought I'd look you up.
Carol Saunders. Well, I never. See, you found the scotch?
I hope you don't mind.
Nah. Pour me one if you like. Bit of a shock, this, you know. I'd never have recognised you.
Yeah, well,
People change, don't they? You know, time and that.
I'm surprised you'd forget me, though. Miss Denham, 1977.
Yeah.
Me in a bikini sat on a dray lorry.
And where you working now?
Between jobs. Why, you after taking me on? Can you imagine Danny's face if you did? I bet he still looks up to you.
Who?
Danny. He always wanted to be just like you. He never really got on with his old fella, did he? Your brother.
No. We never really got on.
But Danny always admired you. I bet he still does.
What is there to admire?
Got any more?
Not here, no, but give me 10 minutes to lock up and I'll take you across the road.
You know, the more I see of it round here, the more I like it. Not a bad sort of a place to end up in, is it? Oh, happy birthday, Kevin!
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
I couldn't give you these earlier because I hadn't just picked them up.
Oh, I didn't think you'd bothered.
Oh, just open them up.
Yeah.
I've had them planned for ages.
Hey, I hope it's not a bedroom toy. I embarrass you. Oh, cufflinks.
The silver, and they're engraved.
Very nice, them, thank you. Hey, I have to get myself some posh shirts now, won't I?
I noticed a lot of the fathers at Oak Hill were wearing them at the last parents' evening.
You look very distinguished with them.
You know, I haven't thought about the London factory for ages. Yeah, that girl with the eye patch, what was her name?
Pearl.
Pearl, yeah, that's it.
I'm surprised you stayed up here.
Suits me. Mind you, I'm thinking of retiring to Spain.
Handing it all over to Danny. He always did come up smelling of roses. Business, foreign holidays. When did I last get holiday?
Yeah, right.
I was around when he had nothing, and she comes along and takes all the pickings. But I'll tell you something. If he'd stuck with me, he wouldn't be living in no crummy back-to-back. I pushed him. I helped him get himself established. I was good for him.
Yeah, right. Well, I better be getting home.
Oh, I'm going to stay a bit longer.
Well, nice catching up with you. I mean, talking to London, do you remember that girl with the eye patch? God, what was her name?
Pearl.
Yeah, Pearl, that's it. Haven't thought of her for a long time. See you soon.
See you, Mike.
Down in one, down in one.
Hey, it should be like bumps at school, you should have to do 40.
Yeah, if he does, he's painting them.
So I tell you what I think is tragic, though. Really tragic. It's the fact that he's hit 40.
I'd say that. Listen, I don't feel any different to when I was 39. In fact, I don't feel any different to when I was 19.
No? Well, you look it.
No, listen, right? I know I'm 40, but that isn't a bad thing. You have a look at what I've got. I've got my own business. I've got Sally, I've got my daughters, I've got my own home.
Yeah.
I'm healthy. I ain't gone bald. Life's great. In fact, I'd go as far to say is, it's blooming fantastic. Who could ask for more, eh, lads?
Here they are.
Yeah.
To Kev.
Yeah.
Cheers, lads.
All the best, mate. Happy birthday.
Many more of them.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I was just wondering what you guys were celebrating.
It's the gaffer's birthday.
He's 40.
Never. You don't look a day over 35.
Someone's got an admirer.
Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you. I thought perhaps it might be a stag do or something. I suppose you're all married?
I am.
Me too.
I'm engaged.
And he likes younger women, him.
Much younger.
Hey, they're only joking, Martin.
What about you, darling? You married?
What, do I look married? Laughing and joking? No bags under me eyes? Plenty of cash to splash about.
Ooh, enough to buy a girl a drink?
Ooh, I reckon so.
Mind you, I'm no charity case. I'd have to give you something in return.
Oh, come on, lads. This is a wind-up, this.
Don't be cheeky. I reckon a kiss for a vodka's a fair trade, don't you?
It's a bit cheap, I reckon. See, when I give a lady a kiss, she tends to provide bed and breakfast in return.
Oh, well, see, I can't offer you that. But I'll tell you something. You buy me a drink, and I promise I will be very, very grateful.
Yeah! How grateful.
Hey, this is not to do with me.
Excuse me, it's my birthday.
She could be anywhere.
Oh, she'll tell you.
Mum! What the hell are you doing?
Oh? Sorry. You'll never guess who's in there. You're a Gagarin? Who? No, Nathan. Oh, you fancy him, don't you? Oh, you're so predictable. Shut up, no I don't.
Try and keep the noise down, girls. Your dad's feeling a bit delicate this morning.
I felt better, actually.
Yeah, well, I find that very hard to believe.
Oh, it's true.
Well, you're still leathered then. How many did you have after I left?
Who's counting?
Well, I hope you behaved yourself.
I did.
Dragging home your drinking buddies and all when we've got 2 young girls in the house. It's not a homeless hostel, you know.
You said he could stay. What are you getting worked up about?
Morning. I'm not causing any trouble, am I?
No, yuck. It's him waking me up, crashing into furniture, burping and snoring like a road drill. I'm glad he only hits a decade every 10 years. Sit yourself down, love, and I'll make you some breakfast.
Oh, up early, or is it still last night's party?
Don't remind me.
Well, somebody'd probably have to.
I didn't mean to be an embarrassment. It's the last time.
Has anybody seen me purse?
Oi!
What?
Well, you can see I'm reading it, can't you?
All right, don't snap. Right, go and try.
Right, well, this one takes DSS.
A flat?
No, it's a B&B. I'll go around and have a look. Check it out, might not be that bad.
Well, what'll I do?
I don't know, you can wait here.
No, I don't want to. This is Danny's house.
We'll go to the cafe then, Leanne will look after you.
I haven't got any money.
We'll tell her I'll pay her later.
Oh, I can't do that. But don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I'll go for a walk or something.
Right. All I've got is a 20.
I'm having a day off. I won't drink, I promise.
Of course you won't.
Ooh, you look very nice. Thank you. You know the advantages of having a mother for a hairdresser. Going anywhere special? No, not really, no.
Yeah, you are.
David?
She's going on a date with Phil, the foot fetishist from work.
Oh. He's a reflexologist. He does foot massage.
Yeah, same difference.
No, it's not. And I'll thank you not to tell people my business.
It's Sally, she's a mate. You'd have told her anyway, wouldn't you?
Well, I hope you have a nice time. Thank you, David.
What have I done now?
Get down to Felixstowe Road, Mrs. Graham, number 7.
Don't talk to me like that. That's harassment and against the law.
They don't have equal opportunity laws for thick people. Get out!
Kevin, I've been vilified. I've been slandered in here.
Hey, it's libel if it's written down, you know.
Hey, keep out of domestics, mate. Golden rule.
What is it?
I spoke to the newspaper about Weatherfield High, and that head, Mr. Lewis, has slagged me off.
You what?
He says I'm a stuck-up, deluded snub. Me. He says I've maligned the school and its pupils. It sounds as if I'm calling all kids who go there remedials.
You just couldn't keep it shut, could you? Things was bad enough and you still found a way to make things worse.
We can handle this one, Gaffer, if you want to go after her.
Oh! Am I missing a Barney?
Yeah, bit of marital strife between Kevin and Mrs. Putting on a show to liven up our dull working day.
Well, I can think of other ways to liven up a dull day. You know, there's no one in if you want to come and eat your sandwiches round at my house.
I'd like that.
Hey, can I eat my sandwiches there too?
I suppose this is a slut! You what?
Farah, be cool. Do not jump to conclusions. Look, you've got this all wrong.
No, I'm finally getting it all right. Now that is one night missing in action too many.
I was at the boss's for you. Tell her, man.
Domestics, mate. Golden rule.
Your bad news and your binge.
Oh, man, what's...
And you won't continue, you day old slumber. Hey, I didn't even know about you. You are history.
Oh, man!
Babe, there's a little something I didn't tell you. Look.
Save it, Nathan. You binned. Oh, twice.
You can't bin me. We're not even going out.
Not anymore, we're not.
Listen.
You're going to have to speak to me sometime. Otherwise, this business is going to grind to a shuddering halt. You know, bankruptcy, debt, ruin. I would never do that to you.
I'd like a taxi, please.
Well, you're in luck, 'cause that's what we do.
I've got a bone to pick with you.
Oh?
Why did you let Gail think I'd spent the night at yours?
Yeah, Riley, why'd you do that? That's a terrible thing to do.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was...
Yeah.
It was a joke, but it wasn't that funny, really.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, well, sorry about that.
I should think you are.
Where do you want to go?
A pizza place in the precinct.
Wait outside. We'll be one along in a minute.
Really, Eileen? Shocked at you. Lying.
Les, pick up from base. When you're ready. There's no rush.
It's not very friendly.
If I was as childish as you, we would not be speaking. Luckily, I am very mature.
Sorry. I feel such a fool after last night.
She's always going to find an excuse.
You know, you can sound like a right sanctimonious little cow.
Mum.
You feel sorry for her, but there's nothing you can do. It's her problem. She needs to deal with it. You're just making it worse, Jay.
I suppose your crack dealer told you that.
I had my problems, and I dealt with them. That's why I know what you're going through. Oh, and I never touched crack.
How come I'm making it worse?
Because you give her money. You smooth things out, clear up the carnage she leaves behind.
Oh, I don't.
What have you done today? She loses a flat, so you go find her another one. She'll probably deserve to lose it.
I'm sorry I'm causing you trouble. I don't mean to. I couldn't bear that. Meeting you again, it's given me a reason to live.
And now she's just manipulating you, sending you on guilt trips. All right, it might not be her fault, but who cares? She's hopeless. I'm going.
You know how hard it's been for me.
So what's she going to have?
I don't know. As long as it doesn't have olives on it.
Don't you like olives?
They're okay in a jar. But on a pizza, they look like verrucas. And I've had enough of them after a day's work.
Allora, signor Sim, bella signorina, are you ready for him order, please?
All right, Phil, mate. How you doing? Okay, how are you?
Never been better. I tell you, it's like having new feet. There's magic in them fingers of yours.
Good to hear it. Could we get a bottle of house red?
Sure. Do you want to order any food?
Oh.
Not quite. I'll give you and the wife a couple of ticks then.
Wife, eh?
You realise that makes you Gail Mail.
Always wanted a name that rhymes.
There's something I wanted to ask you, but I'm not sure.
Well, you can't say that and then not tell me. It wouldn't be fair.
Maybe I should wait till we've had some wine.
Dutch courage, eh? Even more intrigued now.
It's definitely a 3 or 4 pint question.
OK, Duck.
The umpteenth time, I'm sorry I said you made things worse. I know you're only trying to do the best for Sophie under the circumstances.
Do you mean that?
Yeah, of course I do. We messed up, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
I can't see any way around it. She's going to have to go to paddy camp.
Oh, over my dry bones. Even the teachers have got pierced eyebrows. I'd sooner put her in Lions House at Chester Zoo.
Yeah, well, you can't teach her.
Well, I'm a quick learner.
Hey, look, is it all right if Nathan stays on the set here a couple of months? Only his missus is kicked him.
It's OK with me if it's OK with you.
Yeah, of course it is, well.
Well, aren't you worried I might try and jump into bed with him?
I trust you completely, you know that.
Do you?
Yeah, of course I do.
Good. Then you know I'll do a good job of home teaching Sophie.
What are we going to do, Mum?
She's right. I'm dragging you down and it's not fair. You don't owe me anything.
It's not about owing. You're my mum.
I owe it to you to get away, so I am doing. I'm going.
Where?
Back to Birmingham. I haven't been evicted. I just wanted to be near you. It's not a crime. I've got nothing keeping me there or anywhere.
We'll move up here. Let's do it properly. We'll find you a nice flat.
No, sweetheart. I want to go before you hate me.
I could ever hate you.
You're a good boy. I wish I knew you better.
Mum.
No, don't. Stay here with me.
I'm not sure how long I'll stick at it.
Well, it's a job for life, isn't it?
No, I've had loads of jobs. I'm doing a degree part-time as well.
What it?
That brings me to the question.
Thought you'd never get round to it.
My degree is in criminology.
Oh.
And I've been searching for a subject for my dissertation.
Have you come up with one?
I've had an idea.
What is it?
I'm really interested in doing something about victims of crime. Something from their point of view. And someone told me, and I know it's a difficult question to ask, and I'll understand if you're not sure, but I've thought it, so I've got to ask. I wonder if you'd like to talk to me about your life with Richard Hillman.
What's that thing again that tells you what you've got to do?
A wife.
No, at school.
Teacher.
No, the thing that tells the teacher what they've got to teach. What's it called? You know, we were talking about it last night.
A curriculum.
That's it. Rosie, I want you to go to Oak Hill today and I want you to get some curriculums. Every subject for Year 7.
Get lost. We're not due back till tomorrow.
Well, there'll be teachers in.
If you think I'm spending the last day of my holidays running around after her...
Well, I've got myself, but I'm working, and so's your dad.
Why can't she go?
Because she'll be working too.
Doing what?
Doing the lessons I've set you. We're going to start as we mean to go on.
What kind of lessons?
Well, we'll start off with spellings, because it doesn't matter what the curriculum says. You've got to be a good speller. Honestly, Rosie, it won't take you long. Just go in office and get...
N-O spells no.
Who's you told, Rosie?
I'm not even discussing it. Nathan's tea's getting cold.
Actually, I'm quite glad you finished with him.
Didn't you like him?
It just never felt right somehow.
Oh, why is that then?
Dunno.
Is it because he's black?
Don't be daft.
Then what is it?
I don't know. It was just a feeling I had.
Well, there you go. Not too burnt for you, is it?
Tracy.
I'm kidding. Seen the way you drool over Sydney Poitier.
I don't drool.
Yeah, right.
No pressure, but my dad will last see him walking the streets dressed as a giant bird. Do you know what I'm saying?
Not exactly, no.
I'm saying that another father figure in my life might not be a bad idea.
Who said anything about father figures? A bit early to be talking about father figures, isn't it?
So go on, Mum, tell us, how did you and Phil get on last night?
OK.
OK, what does OK mean?
You going to be seeing him again?
Look, I don't want to talk about it, OK?
Oh, Mum, we just want you to be happy. And if you do like this Phil fella, then maybe you should just go for it.
I really appreciate that. Thank you. And the truth is, I was interested in it, yeah.
Yeah, but we know that.
Shut up, David. You don't think he's interested in you?
In some ways, I think he was.
Was?
Is interested. Tim, he's a student. He's doing a degree.
What's wrong with that?
Well, you know what students are like.
It's not the fact that he's a student. It's what he's studying.
Oh, what's he studying?
Criminal psychology. His dissertation's on the families of serial killers. So, in other words, he just asked me out to see if I'd do an interview for him.
I hope you told him where to go.
I did, yeah.
What a scumbag.
Right, now, if you start to feel yourself panicking, just stop and breathe your way through it, OK?
OK.
It's only dogs. They're on leads, nothing to worry about. Take your time. Keep breathing.
What's all this racket?
Quiet! You see. How have you done that?
Good dog. Hey, and you good dogs. I love dogs, me.
You're doing great, Shelley. Nearly there.
Shelley, you're out. Why wouldn't I be? It's just nice to see you, that's all.
I'm sorry, we can't chat. We're going for a little walk.
This is my mum.
It's OK. Just keep breathing. Just say hello and we'll move on.
This is Zach, and he's helping me. Thanks to Charlie. Good, I'm glad. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Sorry, we've got to go.
Shelley, congratulations on the wedding. I hope you'll be very happy. We will. She doesn't mean it.
Doesn't matter if she means it. She said it. You met her. You bumped into her. You got over it. Your biggest fear, and you didn't run. Yeah? So keep breathing, eh? And we'll move on.
I did it, Charlie! I did it!
I knew you would.
I got it. I did it. I even bumped into my mum, but I didn't let her put me off. I did it.
Thanks, Shell.
She did brilliant.
Things are really starting to look up. That's making all the difference, and I think the pills are starting to work.
Forget the pills. They're a temporary measure. I've known people whose main trigger has been the fear of what will happen when they come off the pills. You achieved this, Shelley. You did it.
But I couldn't have done it without you. When I bumped into my mum, all I wanted to do was run, but you got me through it. Thanks, Zach. Thank you.
Pity it's brown bread.
Sorry?
Doesn't matter.
No, it does matter. I know you don't like brown bread, but it's all we had in. But I couldn't, I was too...
Forget it.
Who am I kidding? This is pathetic, isn't it?
It's an important step.
What? Bringing in butties he can't eat? What's the point in that? There's a bakery across the road, there's a shop down the street, and I'm just too scared. I'm so stupid. stupid. I just messed everything up again. It wasn't a date he was after. It was an interview.
Are you sure that's all he was after?
Well, what do you think? Whoa, where did you come from? Is she all right?
She will be, just don't disturb us, yeah?
Are you sure about this?
Look, Emily's out. Ken's taken Blanche into town. And quite frankly, I am sick of Amy being used either as an afterthought or a weapon.
Well, Tracy's not going to like it.
Do you want to look after your daughter or not?
We'll be there in 2 minutes.
Violet and Betty, they were too busy at the time, and I thought of asking you, but...
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it was all for nothing. Don't you see? Just because I wasn't ready to face Anita.
You achieved what you set out to achieve.
No, I didn't.
The journey was the important thing. Dealing with your mother, the feelings that aroused, that's a massive step.
Well, now I want to face Anita.
Well, in time.
No. Today, I'm going to walk into that shop, and I'm going to look her in the eye, and I'm going to buy the right bread.
So, sweetheart, has your nasty mother forgotten about you?
No, don't do that. Do not do that, or I'll take her with me.
Sorry.
See, that's the trouble with this. The pair of you are more interested in hurting each other than you are worrying about her.
I know. I am this.
Well, Tracy won't. She'll get her back to him. I'll pick her up after work.
Well, sweetheart, me and you are going to have what they call a quality time. What do you think about that? Well, that didn't last very long, did it?
Listen, I know I'm late, but before you start... What the hell's he doing here? Why the hell did you let him in here?
Well, I just thought
Deirdre answered the door and I pushed past her. It's not her fault.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sure the courts will be very interested to hear that, Steve, on Friday. As will the police.
Look, Tracy, he didn't push his way in here. I asked him over.
You did what?
Well, I had to have somebody to look after Amy. You knew I had to get back to work. There was no sign of you. You weren't answering your mobile.
Well, I didn't hear it, Mum. And anyway, that's not the point. I'm going to court to fight him getting access. And then the minute my back's turned, you hand it to him on a plate. Well, I'm sorry, I mean it. You've got 10 seconds, Steve, or I'm phoning the police. 10, 9, 8...
All right, I'm going.
Get out!
Tracy, I just didn't see the harm.
Haven't you got to go back to work?
Hey, cut me and do a lead strawberry jam. It's in your veins and all.
Well, not necessarily. My parents had the kennels. They lived and breathed it, but I don't want to be looking after dogs for the rest of my life.
Oh, do not get her started on canines. Ever since she was 6, it's been, oh, can we have a dog? Can we have a dog?
Never did, though, did we?
No, because the hairs get everywhere. See, folk, they don't want to find German Shepherd in the Danish pastry.
I'll have 2 of them, please.
You don't know how lucky you are. Working with dogs would be my dream job.
Well, a lot of people would say that about working in a cake shop. Oh, yeah, here's one now.
You? Hi, Sunita. How's it going? How are you? Okay. Getting better. That's why... Well, I didn't just come here for the bread.
Hey, have they sailed yet?
What?
The 1,000 ships you launched with your smile. Hey? See, I was shanghaied by it the first time I set foot in here. Condemned to join her fleet of frustrated admirers to pound me poop deck for the rest of my days.
Is there something I can do for you, Diggory?
Plenty, lass. But I'd best settle for long life.
That's 65, please.
Hey, give a change, will you? Get back to the shop. I've 24 batches to seed. Sight tastier than that and all. Afternoon.
Perhaps this isn't a good time.
No.
I'll close up for a few minutes. Do you fancy a brew?
Yeah, thanks.
Fizz don't like dogs, and dogs don't like her.
I'm not surprised. They can sniff out an evil aura quicker than a bowl of green tripe. Do you know, the first time I saw her, I thought, there's trouble.
Too right.
It's them animals I feel sorry for.
What I need in there is a proper full-time manager. Someone who's dead good with dogs, and someone who can put Fizz in a place. Ty, go and get Molly a packet of crisping, will you? Fizz, here.
Oh, look, if it's about that Jack Russell, then don't worry. It's had its bits.
No. I just want to introduce you to the new supervisor at the kennels.
Heard all about your modus operandi. Hey? Oh, sorry, you weren't in top class, were you? It means how you do things. Maria's not that impressed, so I'm bringing a new broom to those kennels. Oh, yeah? Well, if I was you, I'd climb on it and fly back to the cake shop, because my boyfriend is top dog at them kennels.
Well, Kirk isn't here, so I'm the boss now. Then it's Molly, then Tyrone, then them dogs that can shake hands, and then you. Got it?
So I'll see you tomorrow then, 5 o'clock. Cheers.
Oh, Tracy, are you all right? I've been worried sick at work.
It's a bit late for that, innit?
I'm sorry if you feel let down.
Let down? Mum, try hurt, betrayed, alone. You know how much I love Steve, what he did to me, how it tears me apart just looking at him, and yet you casually invite him into my home. Put my daughter in his arms as if it was nothing. You know, I've been sat there all afternoon just thinking, how could you do that?
Tracy, if I could change who Amy's father is, I would. But I can't. And we have to find a way to deal with that, for Amy's sake. She needs her dad.
Why does she? I lived without Ray. You cope with that. Don't you think I can do the same thing for Amy? You don't, do you? You think I'm an incapable mother, don't you?
Of course I don't.
Yes, you do. It's the only explanation, and I'm sorry, Mum, but you're wrong. I can give Amy everything she needs and more. We don't need Steve. We don't need you. We don't need anybody. I just remembered that your friendship meant the world to me.
Did it? Well, how did it get so flaming ugly then? Slapping me across the face in the bar, attacking me. Do you ever reminisce about that, eh?
Well, you said such hateful things about me and Charlie. Was I supposed to just take it?
Well, I only said what I thought you needed to hear.
This is not what I wanted to happen. I just wanted to make things better.
Well, just because it suits you now.
Well, I made the first move.
Yeah, well, it's too late. For all that's happened, I thought when you knew I was pregnant, you'd at least... I thought you knew. I'm having twins.
Oh, Sunita.
I thought you didn't care.
I didn't know. I can't believe this has all been going on and I haven't even...
Oh, careful, you crush your loaf.
Oh, stuff the loaf.
Is your dad back yet?
No, not yet. Have you done my uniform yet?
Not yet, but it only needs ironing, doesn't it?
And the skirt needs hemming. You were taking it to work.
Oh, I forgot. I'll do it once I've marked Sophie's essay.
Yeah, well, that won't take long. She's been watching TV all day. No, we haven't.
Let me see it, Sophie.
The black tea's nearly ready. I'm starving.
Oh, I've only just got back from work. You're going to have to go to the chippy.
Again? Well, look like a battered sausage.
Hey, where are you going?
Toilet. Well, I'm still at the idea stage, really.
This year we spent our summer holidays in Crete, with no capital C for Crete. Is that it? Oh, how could you, Sophie? After all the trouble I've gone to, how could you let me down like this?
Me let you down? I want to go to Weatherfield Dine with my mates, be at school like a normal kid, but you messed it up.
All right, that's enough.
She's not even a proper teacher. She's not even got time to teach me why I do the stupid work that she gives me.
I'm doing my best.
She has got a point though, Mum.
It's all right, Sophie. This has gone on long enough, Sal. You're bitten off more than you can chew.
What, because your tea's not on the table?
No, because your daughters are suffering. We're all suffering. This homeschooling, it's stupid. It's never going to work, never could.
And what's the alternative, Kevin? Paddy flaming high?
Well, whatever it is, it's got to be better than this. It's a mess. And if you don't sort it out, I will.
Oh, look who's come to visit.
Great to see you. Shelley said you'd made up.
Oh, listen to him. It was Charlie who made me do it. I mean, I wanted to, but he gave me the confidence.
I see. So have you to thank.
I've got my reward. It's seeing the smile back on her face.
You will come to the wedding, won't you?
We'd love to, if you want us.
Of course we do, don't we?
Yeah, of course. All this excitement, eh? You're going to be worn out again like yesterday.
I'm fine.
Oh, no, Charlie's right. You mustn't go overdoing things. I've the shop to open anyway. I'll pop in again.
We'll make it soon, won't you?
Yeah, I will.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, do I really have to go to Paddy Eye?
You heard your father.
Don't blame me. We all know whose fault it is.
I know, but if Chesney was there, and it wouldn't be so bad. He's not going to be able to protect you, though, is he? From who? The Year 11s. One girl had to have her ears sewn back on.
Cut it out.
What? That's exactly what they did.
I mean it.
She's just making it up.
Oh, I don't want to go.
None of this would have happened if you left Rosie where she was. Sophie was bound to get in that school with her sister there.
Morning.
Hi, Nathan.
Morning.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hog the bathroom.
Oh, no, that's all right. She'd spend more time in there.
Don't see the point in putting aftershave on to lie under the care.
Rosie likes it anyway, don't you, Rosie?
Oh, here we are, doggies. Breakfast time.
Morning.
Oh, you frightened the life out of me. Now you know how it feels. Still, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly. We were just kids, weren't we? Just having a laugh, eh?
Hey, even I can see funny side now. Oh, that time you pulled me knickers up and ran round the playground waving them.
Did we?
Yeah. Kids, eh?
So who's he then?
Slaver. Couple called Mackenzie's brought him in.
Oh, yeah. Fortnight in Malta. Remember now.
I weren't sure which kennel to put him in.
Stick him in that one.
Oh, do you think you could do it? I've had to drag him all the way from the car.
Right. Here. Come on then, Slaver. You see, you just have to be confident with them, that's all.
I'll remember that.
Sit. Sit. Good step. Ooh. So, is there anything we need to know? Any special dietary requirements are out?
No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, there was one thing. Never say guard. Otherwise, they'll never let you past.
Oh, good one.
Molly! Ex-police dog, apparently. Had to let him go, though, because he'd either mount your leg or try and rip your throat out, depending on whether he liked you or not. Let's hope he likes you, eh?
If you say anything else to Nathan, you are dead. I'll just say it to Craig then. You dare. Tell Mum.
Honestly, Sophie, will you stop winding her up?
But it's so easy. Are you sure she's not adopted? I wish I was. Yeah, me too.
You're showing me up, the pair of you. Come on. Is that Mr. Lewis?
Yeah. And his snotty daughter Jessica, what's she doing here? Thought she was going Weatherfield.
She was. Well, hello, Mr. Lewis. Fancy seeing you here and your daughter.
Mrs. Webster.
Do you know, I must admit that Borto really suits her. It's amazing how quickly you can be corrupted by that and a few Latin mottos, isn't it?
She was at Weatherfield, but we realised it wasn't working. Jessica's a very shy, sensitive girl. We thought she'd benefit from a less boisterous environment.
Yeah, well, our Sophie's not shy at all, and she's totally insensitive, so Weatherfield should suit her down to the ground.
As I said, unfortunately there are no places.
Well, I suppose I could always ring the Gazette and suggest a follow-up story. Mr. Lewis, who was so proud to send his daughter through the gates of Weatherfield High, was not too proud to march her back out. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the parents followed suit.
I'm sure we can work something out.
I'm sure you can. We'll be there tomorrow.
Get me out of here now!
Trick with dogs is never let them know you're scared. So once they sense that fear... First time you all cornered me behind the PE block, I couldn't stop shaking. You wouldn't let me go till I said please.
Please.
Or was it pretty please?
Oh, it weren't just me, you know.
Rest aren't here though, are they? So you'll have to do.
For God's sake!
Of course. Real reason they had to let him go is because he were a big softy. Plenty of bark, but no bite. Isn't that right, slaver?
I'll flaming kill you!
It's all in the head, Faye. Once you realise they're just putting on a front, you stop being scared. I was just having a laugh today. But tomorrow, who knows? I might be in a more serious mood. Hiya.
Oh, Roger. You all right?
Just need cheering up, that's all.
Shell?
She's not in.
What?
She's not in. She got a taxi. She went out.
You with, Zach?
No, she went on her own.
You are?
I know, great, isn't it?
You should have stopped her.
What?
Anything could happen to her. She could have a panic attack.
She's got to try it sometime. What? Do you want her always dependent on you?
You all right?
Yeah. I'll be fine in a minute.
See? Told you it would happen.
No. I'll be fine, honest. I can't believe I've gone all the way out and come back again on my own.
So where'd you go exactly? Around the block a few times? No, I'm sorry. I think it's brilliant. Where did you go?
I went to the church to talk to the vicar. And guess what?
What?
We're getting married in 3 weeks' time.
I mean, I could just walk out. It's not like I'm being paid to work there, but if I do that, she's won, hasn't she?
This Molly, she's not the one who used to bully you when you were at school, is she?
No. I was the one who used to bully her.
I see.
Oh, it used to make me feel better, Roy. The whole day of Samantha's short calling me fat bum. I needed someone to take it out on.
And she just happened to be a little further down the pecking order.
Well, yeah. Oh, you think I'm awful now, don't you?
Oh, no. I can see that someone might need to prove themselves to be of some worth by establishing their dominance over someone else.
You're not coming through?
Maybe.
You're annoyed at me for fixing a date without you, aren't you?
It's not.
What is it then?
You still don't trust me, do you? After all this time.
What? Of course I do.
I asked you to marry me. Oh, no. That's not good enough for you. You're worried I'll back out. So off you go. And get it all booked. Quick. In case I change my mind.
That wasn't why I did it.
No?
No. I wanted to make a gesture. I wanted to show you. I want to get back to normal.
Well, I'm sure Zach will be proud of you.
Well, I'd hope you would be too. Because you're the one I'm doing it for.
Look, I don't mind waiting. I'd rather that than you push yourself too hard and end up failing.
I'm not going to fail. I'm going to make it. I know I will. On September the 19th, I will be walking down the aisle towards you.
Another slice of toast, could you, Deirdre? Save me getting up.
Oh, can't Tracy do it? I've got a stinking hangover this morning.
Mum, I was up with Amy in the night.
I'll do it then. Don't worry about me. Even if I am a cripple, I can manage.
Oh, I'll do it.
I hope you're not still thinking about turning Queen's evidence this afternoon.
Oh, that's my reward, is it?
The way you've been carrying on lately, aiding and abetting the enemy.
Why don't you try exaggerating, Mother? It might make your point a bit clearer.
What else would you call him?
I'm just trying to get a balanced picture.
There's no room for balance with your own flesh and blood. Tracy and a stranger lying injured in the road. Who do you go to first?
Well, Tracy, obviously.
Well, this is no different.
Grant, it's all right. Me and Mum have had a good chat about it.
Nobody's going to take Amy away from Tracy. It's just to see whether Steve can have contact.
And we all know what he means by that. Contact and kidnap, I mean the same thing to him.
Grant, stop going on about it. There's no way Mum can do anything that's going to affect my chances.
Then, of course, there's the no change scam.
What's that?
Don't you know anything? Punter gives you a note, you spend ages looking for the change. Make out you haven't got it. Count the money out really slowly.
Keep handing it up wrong.
Whoops, drops them on the floor.
Make a meal of picking it up.
In the end, the bloke gets so bored waiting, he tells you to keep it.
That's just wrong.
Depends if you want to earn a living.
Well, hey, didn't think I'd see you in today.
Why's that?
Well, aren't you in court?
Huh. Not till this afternoon.
Hey, he's cool, he's cool.
I just want to take my mind off it for a bit.
How are you feeling?
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm sorry.
You know what you've got to do this afternoon? Play dirty.
Have you not heard what I've just said?
No, but it's right, because that's what she'll be doing.
I don't think he needs your advice, Les.
Ah, but he has got a point, though, Stevie.
Look, I just want a fair result.
Yeah, but if you play reasonable, you end up getting shafted. I've seen it happen time and time again. Streetcars.
Blokes are too soft in courtrooms these days.
No problem.
Have you got the first clue what you're talking about?
She'll be turning on the waterworks, crying to the judge. Stab her before she stabs you.
That is exactly what I'm going to try and avoid.
Airport run, Mr. Stanley, 15 Taylor Street.
That's me.
Hey, I'm first in the queue.
Yeah, and I'm the boss. So I want to go for a nice long drive to clear me thoughts and get away from people like you winding me up.
Oh, love you too.
No, it is not you I'm avoiding. It's them hounds. They're laden with disease.
Just because I don't want to work with you.
Canine care is no job for a lady.
Hey, beats working in a bread shop with a silly hat on your head.
It is not a bread shop. It is a bakery.
Look, Molly, can we not just jack this in? What? I'm sorry for what I did to you at school, OK?
No, not half as sorry as me.
I was a kid. I didn't know any better.
You should have told me that at the time. It'd have made all the difference when you were holding me head down the bog and flushing it.
I was getting it as well, you know.
So?
Look, we've got to work with each other, haven't we? So should we just be a bit more grown up about this instead of being so childish?
Oh, I didn't have much of a childhood, thanks to you. I'm making up for lost time.
That's fantastic news. What did Charlie say?
He couldn't believe it at first.
And he didn't think you were going behind his back.
No, he was just a bit worried it might be too soon for me, but I put him right on that.
So what next?
You're the miracle man.
You works the miracles, I just make suggestions. I'm just thinking where your mother fits into the new scheme of things. And that was one of your targets, making up with her.
Oh, I don't know what Charlie'd think about that.
What's it got to do with him?
They don't get on.
Doesn't mean you and her have to stay enemies.
It's a touchy subject.
Don't you want to be friends with her again?
Of course I do.
So how about it?
Listen to that. Never used to be like this when Kirk's dad ran the place.
I always thought I was destined to work with dogs. Now I'm sure of it.
Hey! Congratulations, boss.
You happy for me?
Oh, yeah, I'm over the moon.
Good, because you're going to be my best man.
Well, aren't you supposed to ask me for what I do first?
I order you around at work. Why break the habit of a lifetime? If a thing ain't bust, don't fix it. That's what I say.
See, this is what I have to put with. You only ever see one side of him. Go on, then. You're twisting me arm, mate.
There you go.
Cheers.
And one for the man who's made all this possible. Thanks.
As I was telling Shelley, it's her who makes the breakthroughs, not me.
Whatever. Glad you could stay.
Zach was saying this morning that maybe I should ask my mum over for a drink.
What now?
Well, now's as good a time as any, and We can't stay enemies forever.
Yeah, why not? Let's bury the hatchet.
Yeah?
Good idea, Zach. We can start off on a new footing if she wants it, that is.
Oh, I'll give her a ring.
But first, a toast. Jason, get some practice in.
What?
To the happy couple.
Oh, yeah, to the happy couple. Hey,
happy
cheers,
couple. Happy
cheers,
couple.
guys. Cheers, show.
Hey, just remember, this is all stacked in your favour.
It's not what she's been saying.
Well, stay calm. We don't want any slanging matches.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, little Miss Modesty. Butter wouldn't melt.
I suppose she's not brought Amy with her.
Oh, no, she wouldn't do that. She's far too responsible as a mother.
I thought you told me not to get wound up.
Sorry.
Steve, Liz.
Deirdre?
So, what time do we kick off then?
I don't know. I think we have to go and wait in that room like we did before, and then they just buzz us when they're ready.
OK, well, shall we head off in that direction then?
Yeah, the sooner we get this in the bag, the better.
Shelley?
Where are you, Mum?
I'm across the road in the calf.
I just wondered if you'd like to come over.
Why? What's happened?
Oh, just for a chat.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What time do you want me?
Well, are you free now?
I'm free any time for you, love.
Well, come over.
To the pub?
Yeah.
I'm not bored then.
No, I just want to put all that rubbish behind us.
That's if you want to.
There's nothing I'd like more.
But just tell me, is something the matter?
Just come over, I'll explain everything.
All right. I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye, love.
Thanks. Yeah. Bye.
Problem? Oh, that was Shelley. She wants me to go over and see her.
She rang you?
She wants to put everything behind us.
Well, that's fantastic.
I'm wondering if there's something wrong.
Why? What did she say?
Well, nothing much. Unless she's left him. Or at least seen the light. That must be it. She's finally realised what kind of man he is.
You say in your statement, Mr. MacDonald, that you're a loving father who should be entrusted to look after his daughter on a regular basis.
Oh, that's right.
But why should Miss Barlow trust you after all that's happened? You started a relationship with her in April of this year.
Yes.
Yet in the 22 months prior to that, and I go back to the time your daughter was conceived, you showed no desire whatsoever for such a relationship.
Well, I was with somebody else for most of that time.
Indeed. You showed no desire either for a relationship with your daughter.
Not at the start, I didn't know.
Hardly the mark of a loving father who puts his child above all else.
Well, I was getting married. It was very difficult.
Your marriage didn't last long, though, did it?
No thanks to her, no.
I'm sorry.
No, it didn't.
Am I to gather you blame Miss Barlow for the breakdown of your marriage?
Well, let's just say she didn't help.
So you were out for revenge?
No.
But it was after your marriage ended that you turned your attention to Miss Barlow.
About 4 months later, I did, yes.
Why then?
Well, because I'd had time to get over Karen as my wife. And I'd also grown very fond of Amy. And I thought we should at least give it a try for Amy's sake.
So it was just coincidence. You made an approach on the day of her father's funeral.
Look, she'd been pestering me for ages.
And before long, there was talk of buying a house together and getting your name on Amy's birth certificate. When in fact, you were lying about your intentions.
Not at the start, I wasn't, no.
Did you or did you not lie to Miss Barlow about wanting to move in with her?
Yes, eventually, but that's only because I saw that
You lied and she believed you.
Look, it's all because I just wanted my name on a piece of paper about seeing Amy.
Because your sole purpose from the outset was to take Amy from her mother.
No.
You waited till her father died, then you took advantage of her. She eventually saw through your plan, so you tried to abduct your daughter.
Oh, look, this is rubbish.
Is it any wonder my client doesn't trust you?
Oh.
so good?
Maybe I've got St. Rock watching over me. Patron saint of dogs.
Really?
Who knows?
Do you want a drink?
Yeah, I'll have an orange juice.
Rhea?
A white wine, please. I thought you, of all people, had seen through her.
What have you got against her? She's brilliant.
She's only doing all this to get at me, you know.
Look, all I care about is she's good with dogs and she runs that place like clockwork. A pint, orange juice and white wine, please.
Oh, I'll get me home, shall I? Mom!
Shelley?
Come on in, Bev. You're just in time. We fixed a date for the wedding. And we're celebrating.
You're not going through with it?
Shelley did it yesterday, didn't you, sweetheart? To surprise me. I didn't know a thing about it till I got in from work. We'll be sending you an invite in due course, but in the meantime, we thought you'd like to toast the happy couple.
You say in your statement, Miss Barlow, that Mr. MacDonald is not a man you can trust?
Well, he's just admitted he's lied to me, yeah.
He's not the only one guilty of that, though, is he? You've been lying about Amy from the day she was conceived. You told a Mr. Roy Cropper, a happily married man whom you had drugged and seduced, that the baby was his.
Yeah, but I thought he was at the time.
You extorted money from him. £25,000 in total. To go through with the pregnancy, then give the baby to him.
Well, I paid him back. Anyway, he offered to pay.
Only after she had threatened to have an abortion, he did.
He is a liar.
You tried to screw every single penny out of him, and you knew all along it was mine.
Mr. MacDonald.
You can keep the Croppers out of this, Steve. You told me so many times to give her to them before she was born.
Once or twice because I was getting married.
Once or twice is enough, Steve. How can anyone believe you'd want her after that?
Roy Cropper tried to kill himself because she told him he'd made her pregnant and he'd never even slept with her.
We're straying off the point here, Mr. Forshaw.
Yes, sir. I want to move on to the question of maintenance. My client has paid you £50 a week religiously since Amy was born, has he not?
Yes, he has, but only because I threatened to go to the child support agency.
£50 a week for 18 months and she won't even let me go near her. Yet she'll palm her off on some bloke she's only just met.
Yes, Steve, because he's not going to run off with her.
Nor am I.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a criminal record.
Oh, it's irrelevant.
Oh, and she's not going to come back covered in bruises like she did the other time after you'd had her.
What?
Is this true?
No, she's invented it like she's invented everything else.
Do you have any evidence of this, Miss Barlow?
The only person who's been assaulted is me.
Oh, come on. Tiny scratch on your face after you wound me up on purpose.
I have tried so not to wind you up. I went to Spain for 2 weeks to get away from you. How can that be winding you up?
Do you know what? This is so unfair. I have done everything for Amy, everything. And all he's done is use me and reject me. Oh, and all of a sudden, he wants Amy and he's twisting everything that happened.
I'm twisting everything.
You just can't let him have his way. Because if he does, he's going to take her away from me. I just know it.
You can't let her have her way because there won't be justice because she's nothing more than an evil, lying little bitch.
Mr. MacDonald, both of you. You're supposed to be showing what responsible parents you are, not squabbling like 6-year-old children. Do you have any further questions for Miss Barlow?
No, sir.
Then I'll hear the closing remarks. The sooner I can reach a decision on this case, the better.
I'm sure she wants her daughter to be happy, don't you?
I want that all right.
Well, it's no problem then. Cheers, Mum.
Your actions have been far from exemplary, but you were provoked at every twist and turn by Miss Barlow's volatile and deceitful behaviour. I'm satisfied that your intentions are now honourable and that your child will benefit from the care you wish to give her. I therefore grant you the parental responsibility and defined contact you are seeking, the details of which we shall decide shortly.
No! No, because he'll take her away from
Miss
me!
Barlow, I urge you again to be silent. My decision is final.
Oh, Steve! You getting ready for Amy?
Yeah. Actually, I thought if me and Amy and her grandmother went out for the day, it'd be like a proper family outing.
Me?
You're a grandmother, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but... Well, I just thought you'd want Amy all to yourself.
Well, that's a family thing, isn't it? If my dad and Andy were here, I'd want them out and all.
Well, great.
In fact, when things settle down, I think me and you should take Amy to Spain.
Oh, Steve.
Are we short of milk?
Sorry?
Well, there's not but a drop in mine.
There's some in the jug.
I can't reach that. I swear that surgeon left somewhat inside me every time I as much as move.
Which is hardly ever.
Have you seen this?
Oh, is it new?
Newly pink, yeah. Have you put it in the wash with something red?
Why me? Am I the only one who does any washing?
Mum, this was my favourite. I was going to wear it today.
Should I make us some coffee?
Oh, tar.
Anybody else?
I'm still waiting for milk in my tea.
Oh.
Just go steady.
Anyway, what you're wearing looks fine.
This look better.
I'll try some of that colour stuff on it later. She does it to my clothes all the time.
Well, then why haven't you had a go at her about it? Then she wouldn't have done this to this.
Did you sleep well?
What do you think?
So, have you two got anything planned for today?
Yes, we have, and I was planning to wear that.
Well, if you are going out, I don't mind seeing to Amy, you know, getting her ready.
Look, I'm going to have a bath. You'll have to listen out for me. I'll need help getting out. Oh, thank you. Nice to know I can rely on somebody.
You know what? I could strangle her sometimes. It's all me, me, me. Never a word about what I'm going through. Oh, have you shrunk this and all?
She was on at me to give Charlie more of a chance. I know if I say one wrong word, that'll be it.
Well, what can we say, any of us, that we haven't already said?
You mean just let her blunder into this marriage?
Well, apart from kidnapping her or taking her out of the country, I can't see how we can stop her.
Don't tempt me.
Hi.
Oh.
I saw you come in. Have you got a minute?
No, I...
Please. I'd really like to explain.
What say you want?
I didn't mean to upset you.
We know exactly what you meant to do. Take advantage of her. Well, it's not going to happen. She might be too soft to tell you where to get off, but I'm not.
Is everything all right?
No. No, I'm sorry, I've forgotten something.
Just keep away from her.
I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to upset anybody. Sorry. Bit of a misunderstanding.
Are you okay?
I think so.
I'm really sorry I didn't see you. You sure you're not hurt?
Sad.
Oh, I was listening to a bit of Stevie Wonder. Just got carried away. You like him?
No.
Well, you ought to give him a chance.
My parents like them.
Well, Coldplay?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, me and your mum and dad are bound to listen to the same type of old people's music, aren't we, really? I bet he listens to your type of music. Is that your boyfriend?
He's a boy. He's my friend.
He really fancies you. The way I've seen him look at you? Definitely. See ya.
Oh, I was trying to ring you.
Oh, just been catching up on some paperwork.
Well, I thought you might fancy coming to the Sunday market. Look, I got some right bargains.
No, well, I don't know why people want to go to all that trouble just to save a few pennies.
Well, it's not just about saving money. It can be fun.
Oh, it's not my idea of fun. Give me a nice meal out any time.
Oh, well, if that's what you fancy, how would you like to come to the pictures and all?
Oh, yeah, that would be lovely tonight.
No, this afternoon.
Oh, well, yeah, why not? I'll see you later.
OK.
Right.
Where have you been?
With me granddad. Do you know about dying?
Oh, not your granddad.
No. Well, yeah. But not that kind of dying. He bought me these from the market.
These are a bit naff, aren't they?
Well, yeah, but I reckon they'd be all right in black. So I just wondered if you knew how to do it.
Buy some dye. I think they might start in there.
All right. Well, I've downloaded some new tracks so we can listen to them while we're doing my T-shirts if you want.
Yeah, sure.
She ready?
Yeah, Tracy's just putting her things together. I've got the seat out of the car if you want it.
I've got one fitted, thanks.
Oh. So, what are you going to do with her, then?
Me and Mum, we're going to go to the safari park. By the way, I thought it'd be best if we call me Mum Nan, so Amy doesn't get confused between the two of you.
You've thought of everything, haven't you?
Hello, sweetheart.
You're loving this, aren't you, Steve?
I'll just take my daughter, thank you. There you go.
Why couldn't you just leave us alone, Steve?
Look, you should be grateful. Most blokes would run a mile rather than take responsibility for their child. I just want to get to know her, let her know me, and let her know that I'm always here for her when her mummy lets her down. Which, let's be honest, we all know you're more than capable of doing.
All right, there's no need for that. Now, Steve, you've got what you came for. Just go.
Come on, Amy.
Kirky, baby! Oh, come here. Oh, I have missed you so much. If I'd have known you were coming back, I'd have had a bath, the lot. Why haven't you run?
The mobile's dead. I was going to ring from inside, but there's this scary girl in there with a big brush.
Kirk, my day has just got even better.
Who is she?
History, Kirk. She's history. Oh, Molly, love. Meet your boss.
Hiya!
My man doesn't want to see you.
I'll just be a minute, please.
It's all right, David. I'll see to this. You'd better come in. I don't want embarrassing in public again.
I'll be upstairs if you need help.
Thanks. I just wanted to explain.
Yes, you've already said that. You also said you didn't want to upset anybody. Well, you have. My entire family.
How many times can I say I'm sorry?
Ever since it ended, I've tried to make things normal. To give Sarah, David and Bethany a normal life.
It seems to me you've done brilliantly.
I hear David at night, shouting in his sleep. He still has nightmares. If I go into him, he denies it, trying to protect me. Sarah hates being in the house on her own. I heard her say to Scooter she imagines there's someone.
You could help other people.
You just don't get it, do you? If I didn't have to keep it together for them, I would have gone mad. But sometimes I manage to go for a whole day without thinking about any of it. And you know the worst thing? I meet a really nice guy. And I really begin to look forward to something. I wish you'd been honest about what you wanted.
That's just it. I genuinely didn't know. All I knew is that really liked you. Well, more than that, actually. To be honest, this is agony for me. Part of me still wants to do the interview, but like I said, I'm really, really attracted to you. And I'd hate to think that that came between what you and I might have. And I'd still like to see you, on whatever basis. If you could bear that.
Do you not like that?
No, it's fine. It's not often I have a pizza for my Sunday tea, actually. Actually, it's strange. Going to the pictures, having a meal, and still being home before dark.
Early bird menu. Saves a fortune.
Oh, is that the reason we're here? Because it's cheap?
You enjoyed yourselves, haven't you?
Oh, that's not the point.
Haven't you? Well, I'm sorry that I'm not loaded enough to take you to posh places like Fred Elliott.
Oh, please. Is that the kind of woman you think I am, Keith? I only like a man because of what I can get out of him.
Well, that's what it seems like from the fuss you're kicking up. I'm sorry, I'm not asking you to be out, you're not, but that works both ways. You eating that?
No.
I'll take it for my supper.
Oh.
Hey, what can I get you?
Don't try nice as private with me, lady.
Sorry?
Trying to steal my thunder by getting in first for your wedding.
I didn't. I'm sure yours will be wonderful. Mine's just a small do. It's...
It better be.
I hope you'll both be coming to me for your wedding cakes.
Have you found a wedding dress yet?
I've seen one. It's gorgeous. White, big sleeves, lots of petticoats.
I think it'll be a confectionery first, Diggory. A tart in a meringue.
Have these on me. Hope you'll both be as happy as me and Charlie are.
That's dead thoughtful. Tara, you'll be getting your invitation any day now.
Thanks. You sure you're going to finish work by 4 o'clock?
Well, I spoke to Dev yesterday and he said it'd be okay.
OK. I'll pick Beth up from school and get her ready.
Are you going somewhere?
Yeah, it's a fun day on the Red Wreck. You coming?
You're joking, it'll be all kids' stuff.
What, you an old age pensioner? Ah, come on, it'd be a giggle. There's face painting for Bethany and there's all sorts.
Yeah, including me dad making a fool of himself.
Oh, is Martin going to be there?
Yeah, he told me. Some at Weatherfield team are going and he'll be there, running about in his chicken outfit.
All the more reason why we should go, then.
All the more reason for staying away, you mean? What if some kids from my school found out he were my dad? It's so embarrassing. You won't tell anybody it's him in that suit, will you?
Not if it mortifies you that much, no.
Yeah, it does. And tell him to keep his head on and all.
Listen to me. I'll make sure you take this in. I wasn't going to tell you, but I see I've got no choice. Your mother came round to the yard yesterday. She had a proposition for me.
I don't understand.
She offered me money. All the money she could scrape together if I'd leave you.
You must have misunderstood.
No misunderstanding. She wanted to pay me to dump you, to walk away from you. She didn't care what that would do to you. She just wanted me out of your life. That's your lovely mother for you. And you want her to give you away to me.
So, how are you getting on with Keith?
Yeah, in a way, fine, yeah. It's a nice chap. Considerate. It's quite good company, which, to be honest, I'm glad of.
But I can feel there's a butt coming.
Oh, well, there always is with fellas, isn't there? It's just... He's always on the lookout for a bargain, you know? I mean, like yesterday, we went to the pictures in the afternoon, and it was half-price admission for pensioners. And after that, we went for a pizza because it was a special price for senior citizens.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I don't want to feel like a senior citizen, thank you.
But you are, ma'am. You're a great-grandmother.
Oh, well, don't remind me. I'm not old in my head, I'm not old in my ways. And I don't look old, do I? I mean, I bet all them wrinklies in that pizza place thought I was there under false pretences. Just gets on my nerves the way Keith keeps on counting the pennies.
You used to moan that Alf had a padlock on his wallet.
Oh, compared to Keith, Alf was the last of the big spenders. I mean, he is so tight. I bet he could peel an orange in his trouser pocket. I told you, yesterday we went for a pizza, right? Well, I could only eat half of mine. He went and took the other half home. I mean, come on. I call that really miserly.
I am not miserly.
Oh, don't do that. You gave me a right turn. And you know what they say, eavesdroppers never hear good of themselves.
Well, I wasn't eavesdropping either. I couldn't help but hear what you said. I'm not miserly, Audrey. I'm careful, yes. Hold my hand up to that. I just don't like throwing money around. And I'm a reasonable man. And if I can save a bob or two, I've got a bob or two left to spend on something else.
Can't fault his logic, ma'am.
As it happens, I was saving up to buy myself a new suit.
Oh.
And I'll tell you for why. I don't want to show you up, Audrey, with you looking so elegant and ladylike.
Oh, well, I'll try and make an effort.
Yeah, and I'm going to and all. So why don't you come with me when I buy this new suit? I mean, look at you. You know how to set your stall out. All the good stuff up front, out a bit mouldy, well concealed.
Right. How do we all feel about changing our call names? Is everyone as sick as me of answering to the same old boring old name?
Hang on a minute, it doesn't matter or not. As long as they work, what more do you want?
I won't mind driving under a made-up name. You know, like film stars have. Hey, especially if we can have something fancy.
Of course you can. Good point, Claire. Right, from now on, my call sign's going to be Lone Wolf.
Do you mean we can choose our own names?
Of course you can.
Hey, brilliant! Mr. Wonderful. They used to call me that at school.
They used to call me Sex Bomb. Because I wasn't.
Yeah? You think when they call me Mr. Wonderful, they were pulling me plonker, don't you? Well, you're wrong. I'd have sussed it, wouldn't I?
Well, do you want Mr. Wonderful or not?
I don't know now. No. Claire spelt it for me now.
Give off.
I'll be alpha male.
OK, and Claire?
Put me down for Pink Lady.
Hey, Pink Lady. And Steve, what call name do you want?
I don't give a monkey's, mate.
That's a bit long, that. A two-word name be better.
Give me strength. Can you please tell me what the hell the advantage is, commercially or otherwise, in having fancy call signs for streetcars?
Look at your staff, man.
Alpha male to Pink Lady. Alpha male to Pink Lady.
Pink Lady to control.
Staff morale. Keep them happy. Right, you're all back on call.
Right, boss.
Yep.
Ah, very kind of you, Gail.
We're always pleased to help out our senior citizens. Think of it as an extension to Meals on Wheels. Stop that. Ooh, is that your new suit, Keith?
Oh, it is. What do you think?
Very nice.
Aye, well, I needed something new.
Look, it's only new to you. It's someone else's cast off that. Dragged me into a charity shop to buy that.
Yeah, well, only cost 10 quid. They wanted 12, but I beat them down.
I say, honestly, it stood there haggling for at least 10 minutes. I didn't know where to put myself.
They had some nice ladies' gear, too. You should have let me buy that blouse for you. Still, never mind. I know you've got a birthday coming up.
Oh, what are we going to do with it?
Oh, Kirky! Oh, I've got a flea down my top!
Oh!
Oh, it's gone round the back. I can't reach it, can you?
Yeah, leave it to me.
Well, you best get the flea spray then. Unless you're going to catch it with your bare hands.
Hey, you ain't half good at this.
So how have you left it with him?
I said I'd talk it through with the kids.
Oh, well, that'll take all of 5 seconds. Why don't you just tell him to keep his nose out?
Ma'am, he's not a reporter. He's writing a thesis. It could help people.
Is that what he told you?
Ma'am.
Well, come on, hear about these people with their weird obsessions.
No, it's all above board, I'm sure of it.
Gail, he's a footman. He should be writing a thesis on bunions and verrucas, not killers. Actually, I could write a good one on bunions, you know. It's been on my feet all day that does it.
Well, trust me, I won't do anything I don't want to do.
Well, anyway, I must be off. I've got Sally Webster's roots to see to.
Why don't you come back later on for your tea?
No, you're all right. I'm meant to be going out for a meal with Keith.
Oh? Twice in 1 week? Must be getting serious.
Yeah, I know. I can't possibly think what he sees in me. Mind you, it's better than having a morbid fascination with my ex-husband, I suppose.
Ma'am.
Anyway, the one thing I will say about Keith is what you see is what you get. He's really down to earth. Got his feet on the ground.
Oh, come on, Porky. Come on, Porky.
He's legging it after you said that thing about bangers.
No, they don't understand. Come on. Come on.
Am I seeing things, Mother, or is that a pig?
No, it's a young boar. It's only been weaned a couple of days.
Come here.
So what are you doing? Starting a zoo?
No, I'm rearing it for the meat. You know, belly pork, pork chops. Hell, they say you can eat everything but the oink.
So who do you think you are? Prince Charles? If you want to keep animals, move to the countryside.
Well, you won't say that when you get a pound of best back bacon on your doorknob.
If I want a pound of best back bacon, I'll go to Fred Elliott.
Well, this is local and it's a darn sight cheaper.
I'm sorry, Keith. It'll stink the street out. Pigs do. They're pigs.
Well, I'll keep him under close supervision. He won't be running wild.
What are you going to feed him on?
Well, anything. Scraps, leftovers.
You're a very skinny little pig if he's going to make do with your leftovers.
You are on a final warning, Audrey Roberts. One more remark about my being stingy.
I'm sorry, Keith, but it's got to go. I've got Bethany to consider.
Well, she'll love it. I mean, it'll be nature at close hand.
It might bite her. It might bite me. They must carry rabies.
Now you're being hysterical.
Right. Ignore them, Grandad. They just can't accept anything that doesn't fit in with their boring conventions. Anyone who stands up and doesn't want to be the same as everyone else. Well, this is our garden, and we'll do what we want. There's some netting under the stairs. I'll throw it over it.
Good idea.
What are you looking at?
No. Is that for afters?
Yeah. Me.
Wait till my tea goes down first.
I can't wait, Kirk. I've been dreaming about ripping your clothes off all day. Whoa.
No, get away from me.
Kirk? Oh, I get it. Is this my little Kirky Worky playing hard to get?
No.
Yeah, you are.
What?
Kirk! I'm coming to get you! Come here! Help! What?
Because on your own size.
Kirk, what are you on about? This is me!
Oh, get away from me.
Well, talk about make a girl feel wanted.
I was just a bit scared, that's all.
Scared? How can you be scared of me, Kirky? You haven't gone off me, have you?
It's just you seem different.
Different how? What's going on, Kirk?
We really should be making tracks.
Oh, look, I'm not ready. Just sit down. Don't you know it's rude to rush a lady?
I know, but...
Yeah, if we don't go now, we're going to miss the early bird special. Oh. Do you know, would it be the end of the world if we had to pay the normal price for once? I mean, we could share a pizza. Go Dutch, I'll pay anything. If we could just relax and talk and not race against the clock. When we gulp down the food, we gulp down the wine, and then we're out the door before the proper diners arrive.
Well, I didn't realise that going out for a meal with me was such an ordeal.
Well, of course it is when you've got one eye on the clock all the time.
Well, I'm sure you're used to better off than I can afford.
Oh, come on. Do you know, if you won £1 million on the pools, Keith Appleyard, you would still drive 100 miles to save a penny on petrol.
If I won £1 million on the pools, I'd take you on a round-the-world cruise. I'd buy you diamonds. We'd eat out in the poshest restaurants in the land. No, better still, we'd eat lobster, fresh off the boat in our little cottage in Robin Hood's Bay. But I can't. I'm on a pension. I'm bringing up a teenage lad, single-handed, no help and no state benefits.
Yeah, I know. We're only teasing you.
Well, sometimes I don't know how we get through a week. That's why I have to count every penny. I have to. And yes, that pig will be a meal ticket for me and Craig right through next winter, I hope. What's so funny?
No, I'm sorry, because I know everything you've said is really serious, and I am sorry if I offended you, but it's just... when you mention the pig, I'm sorry, I can't help laughing.
The job's yours if you want it.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. Thank Fizz. She thinks you're fantastic.
Thank you, Fizz. Oh, yeah, that's okay. That's the best news I've heard in ages.
Hey, in that case, I'll have a Southern Comfort and lemonade.
Coming up. You're doing all right. Keep it up.
Another thing I didn't miss, by the way, English bar prices.
Well, cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers. So, how is Warren? You did see him, didn't you?
They call him Warrenaldo.
Yeah, his mates that he's taking a pee.
Oh, I'm so proud. My baby boy.
We've had this all the way home.
Excuse me.
Well, did you enjoy yourself slumming it while we're all slaving away on them machines?
It's another thing I didn't miss.
Blimey, that first wife of yours, she's an handful, isn't she?
What are you talking about?
Well, she come in factory. Oh, she had us in stitches, she did. Told us an awful lot about you.
What is she talking about?
Is it a pig in next door's garden?
Yes, unfortunately there is, but I've asked Keith to get rid of it. Now, please, will you just sit down?
Mum, is this going to take
No,
long?
it's not, but it is important. David, turn the telly off, will you? Well, you know, Phil's writing a thesis, and he wants to talk to, well, all of us about it.
He doesn't work for the police, does he?
No, but the police aren't the only people who take a professional interest in what happened to us.
Is he a psychiatrist?
No.
Well, it's got nothing to do with him, what happened to us.
Well, I can see how you think that.
What worries me? Sorry to...
No, it's, go on.
You hardly know the guy.
That's true, but...
But you're prepared to talk to him about something like that, something that we never talk about.
Don't we talk about it?
No. But you want us to all talk to a stranger.
Well, I'm sorry you feel you can't talk to me. I thought we were a family who talked about things. Well, now I feel I don't have the slightest idea what's going on inside your head. Either of you.
I used... No, it doesn't matter.
No.
Please,
just say it.
I used to lie awake all night thinking... Why? Why us?
Oh, Sarah.
I can answer that one.
David, please!
No, just let him talk. We should all talk.
You want to hear my theory? It's short and sweet. I blame you.
David?
You brought him into this house, didn't you?
I had no idea.
So it was your fault. You let a madman tie me up, shove me in a car and drive into a canal. Well, you wanted to know my opinion.
All night long.
Easy like sun.
You don't think Beva's got a problem about me and you going out, do you?
Do you know, I'm beginning to wonder.
Maybe we should finish these, go back to your place, get a bottle of wine, listen to some music.
I think I've got his greatest hits.
Wow. What are we waiting for?
Gail, hi. Are you okay? Can I get you a drink?
I've been talking to the kids.
Look, if it's too traumatic for you...
No, I think we need to talk to you. All of us. I'm just not sure I'm going to like what I hear.
Vodka and Coke, please.
Just come to get me and Jay a glass of water.
Help yourself. I'm not sure I like the idea of you and Jamie in my bed.
Well, you and Frankie in a posh hotel in Spain isn't exactly my idea of a turn on.
So you did think of me then?
Well, for the first day or so. But I had Jamie to take my mind off things, so by day 3 I could barely remember your name.
I should have told you I was going away.
Or at least sent me a text message.
I might live dangerously, Leanne, but I ain't that stupid.
Anyway, maybe it was for the best. Give me a chance to think things through.
Yeah. And me too, as it happens.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, what we've been doing ain't very nice, is it?
No. No, it's not.
Right. Best not let it happen again then, had we?
That's exactly what I decided.
Great minds think alike, eh? I'll see you in the morning then.
Night.
Night.
I want a word! I want a word with you.
Thought you being nice to me were an act.
Hey, if anyone's putting on an act, it's you. But I'm warning you, you keep your hands off my fella.
Oh, you are insecure. I knew it. They say a lot of bullies are deep down.
Oh, why can't you just let it go, eh? Move on. Why do you have to keep digging up their past?
I enjoy it.
Oh, now you listen to me.
We're not at school now and you don't frighten me. In fact, if anyone should be quaking in their boots right now, it's you.
Don't let him come over here.
I thought you liked animals.
Just because I don't eat them doesn't mean I want to be the best friend.
Come on, say hello. Give him a little stroke.
Can't touch him.
Of course you can. He's got lovely soft skin. Yeah. I reckon he likes you.
Do you reckon?
Right, put some of that on his back.
What is it?
Suntan lotion.
Suntan lotion.
Yeah, forecast was for sunshine all day.
He's a pig. He doesn't need a tan.
It's for protection. He's got fair skin. He can easily get sunburned.
Are you having me on?
No, of course not. It's his responsible pig husbandry. What factor did you get?
It's SPF 30, it's 5-star UVA rating, 12-hour moisturisation and hypoallergenic.
Good lad.
He will also smell of aloe vera and tropical jojoba oil.
Best smelling pig in Weatherfield.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah. Well, they haven't got the sense to find the shade when the sun comes out.
Right, come on then, hold him still.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he likes it.
You've got the woman's touch.
You're right.
Oh, it's like that story with the lion with a thorn in its paw. This little piggy will always remember the little girl that saved him from the sunshine.
So do you have to do this every day?
Yeah, when it's sunny. Well, he's got very sensitive skin. And there are other benefits.
Like what?
It helps make the crackling really crispy.
You lone wolf?
The custard cream, ma'am.
You're a treasure, lone wolf.
You're a pellet lone wolf. Ooh. No bickies for Mr. Grumpy.
Pink lady to control. Pink lady to control.
Come in, pink lady.
I'm just checking on the pickup time for Mr. Johnston.
Yeah, Mr. Johnson, you pick up in 40 minutes. Did you read that, pink lady?
Yes, thanks, control.
I tell you what, these call signs make life a bit more colourful.
Hey, and that's important in business, that is. Hey, gives us a unique selling point. Singles us out from the rest of the crowd.
Les, to control, please. Les, come in. Got a job for you.
That's a big no, control. The call sign is Alpha Male.
Yeah, but couldn't you pick something a little bit more suitable? You know, something that suits your personality, like Ginger Whinger.
I am not Ginger Whinger. I am Alpha Male.
I'm sorry, Les. I can call you many names, but Alpha Male just isn't one of them. I could call you Lank-haired Monkey Boy or Gorilla Bum Face, but I just can't call you Alpha Male.
You know something, control? You should have a new call sign and all.
Yes, she who must be obeyed.
I was thinking more like Attila the Hun.
Right, you've just lost the job. Come in, Conan the Barbarian. I've got a job for you. Come in, Conan.
Oh. Well. All seems to be going a little bit pear-shaped there.
Just a few teething troubles, that's all.
Hey, see, Lone Wolf, you're on your own. See what I did there, Lone Wolf, on your own.
You're awake all night with his squeaking.
I didn't realise they were so noisy.
He's settling in. It's a shop moving to a new house.
He'll be tired tonight with all this running about.
You can't keep that in there.
Why not? He's not causing any trouble.
He's a pig.
So?
It's quite friendly when you get to know him.
Well, how would you like it if I kept a... Well, a cow in my yard?
Oh, are you getting a cow, Ashley? Keeping up with the neighbours?
Well, we could have some chickens here, have a little farm going. It'd be like the good life.
They could do bacon, and we'd do eggs.
Well, we could milk the cow and put it in our tea.
You might think it's funny, but this is not a suitable environment for a pig.
Absolutely. Well, if he gets out...
Well, he's not going to get far. He's only got little legs.
Yes, but those little legs can take him quite a long way.
It could be dangerous.
Oh, give over.
You don't know. He could have wild boar genes in him. Well, if he sees Joshua or Bethany, he could charge him.
No, he'd run a mile. He's a soft little beggar. I'll tell you what, if you twist my arm, I can give you a leg at a reasonable price. Free range, borderline organic.
I'm a butcher, mate. You as much meat as I like.
Right, well, maybe you can help me out when the time comes.
I'm not helping you with that pig.
Oh, Ashley, come on. You know your dad likes a nice chop.
That pig is a menace, and I'm not standing for it.
Don't think of him as a pig. Think of him as a pet. And a talking point for the neighbours. I mean, when was the last time you had a good old chat over the garden fence?
Yes, Keith's right. Actually, it's rather cute.
Rabbits are cute, pigs stink.
Well, this one doesn't.
Well, just give him a chance, eh? Get to know him first. I rescued this orphan little pig. Just give him a few more weeks, eh? This little piggy had nowhere else to go, and I think we can make a happy life for him here in this street. And then it's all back to mine for a cracking Sunday lunch.
I brought everything home, apart from the dress, because that needs a very slight alteration.
They've got to let it out.
Yeah, just a little bit on the hips.
Were you happy with it?
Oh, yeah, Charlie, I'm thrilled. You'd be proud of me, I guarantee it. We bought all the accessories, the shoes, the ties.
How do you mean? We bought?
Well, I chose everything. Zach carried it from shop to shop. He was loaded up like a camel.
And he didn't have any problems?
Not one.
Didn't feel panicky, didn't feel threatened?
No, I was enjoying myself too much.
Right. Well, that settles it then.
Settles what?
You don't need Zach anymore. No point seeing him again.
I do need him.
No, you don't. You just said so. All he did was carry your bags.
No. I do need him. I can't do without him. It gives me courage.
To go shopping?
To do everything.
Nah, I've made my mind up. He's too pricey.
Charlie, you can't do this to me.
I can do whatever I want.
Don't. I'm begging you.
Look, Zach has got a reputation. I thought there was something funny about him, so I made some inquiries.
What sort of inquiries?
I talk to people. He sleeps with his clients, the vulnerable female ones. He takes them to bed. That's how he gets results.
He does not.
He does. And don't think he won't suggest the same to you.
I've never heard of anything so stupid.
What, more stupid than me paying someone to seduce my girlfriend?
That is not what is happening.
No man with any sense would let it happen. No one would tolerate it. And I won't either.
What do you mean?
Choose between us, Shell. You can't have us both.
What?
Either you stop seeing Zach, or I call the whole thing off. No wedding, no nothing.
Charlie.
Your decision. It's all up to you.
Hiya.
Oh, yeah.
Aye, Sevy, lost your ball?
Not yet, I've got an afternoon tea off.
All right, bang kettle on, Jay.
Charming. Open the door, stick the kettle on. Why don't you shove a broom up me, Harris, and I'll sweep up at the same time?
Don't tempt me, boy. 2 sugars, please.
Not for me. I'm popping in the office. What are you doing this afternoon?
Meat and 2 veg, bottle of plonk, cockle shell heroes, lovely.
Good job you got a video and a microwave then, because you're going into Manchester on business.
Unc, I don't know if you've heard, but the old slavery deal was abolished a couple of 100 years ago. A load of old pony about free will and all that.
That is rich coming from you. There's a fabric fur on, and I want Adam to go.
And?
Well, someone's got to show him the ropes, translate the sales lingo. Besides, you could pick up a bit of business.
The only thing I ever picked up from a fabric fair was some dolly bird stroking a yard of plaid. Yeah. All right, yeah, what time's kick-off?
12. Why don't you come, Jay? Yeah, I fancy that.
Meaning I don't fancy cleaning the van or sweeping out the loading bay or changing the light bulbs in the ladies' cars. Them poor girls can't even see what they're writing.
Yeah, well, I can do that Monday.
Jamie, the last thing you want to see, son, on a Monday morning is Janice Battersby with her Allen Wickers round her ankles. First rule of management, do not put off until tomorrow what you can get another mug to do for you today. Got it?
You can't just see far away. If you look at something close up, you can see all the little detail and everything.
Shame Uncle Leslie used him this morning then, innit? Are you sure he won't poo in here? My mum would go bonkers.
No, he's proper house trained. He only does it at home. Don't you want to go?
No. It's more for boys, really.
No, you'll love him, honest.
All right, then. Oh, wow.
What?
We can see right to the back of his eye and everything. It's amazing.
Really? Kiss a look, then. But I can't see any. Oh, no.
Webster shoots, Webster scores. Only an idiot would fall for your jokes. Go on, you can go wash it off in the bathroom. They don't fool you, does it, Bar, yeah? You're too clever, aren't you?
I gotta go. Come on, boy. Come on.
In future, would you let me know when you've got your friends round?
As I say, I don't usually work weekends.
Sorry to drag you out.
Oh, it's fine. I would like to start the session straight away. Could you give us half an hour?
There isn't going to be a session.
I don't understand.
Zach, I called you. I called you because...
Breathe deeply. That's it. Release the air slowly from your lungs. Don't force it. That's good. We've talked about anything and everything. There isn't anything you can't tell me.
Please, Charlie.
You know what you got to say. Otherwise, I'll happily leave you two to it.
Charlie. Zach, I'm really sorry. But I don't want to see you anymore.
You don't want to.
I'm really sorry. But could you please leave now?
You've got my number. Call me anytime.
Hey, keep up the good work, my son.
Why don't you chuck me a banana?
Hey?
That's what monkeys eat, innit?
What's up with you?
Don't matter.
It does to me. And for what it's worth, I think your father was way out of order this morning.
Try it every morning. He thinks I'm good enough to sweep up, change the light bulbs and drive the van, but anything else... I mean, my brain would explode if I went to this fabric fair.
Did you really want to go?
I did, yeah. And I see the way you are with Dad and how you treat him, then how my dad treats me.
Look, I'll tell you what, I'll skip golf this afternoon. I'll go to that fair myself. You come with me.
Well, yeah, all right then. I'll finish up here and I'll go and get changed.
I'm sorry I had to be so tough on you earlier. I didn't enjoy it.
Neither did I.
It's all over now. Come tomorrow, we're going to start afresh. A new life, a better one. I reckon it is going to be an amazing ride. You ready for it?
I just want to be with you, Charlie.
I'm not going anywhere. From the moment I set foot in this pub and I saw that gorgeous smile and played those daft games over the bar, I was only ever going to end up here.
I know what you mean. I do believe in fate.
I don't.
Oh! Yeah, I remember what this is now. Yeah, it's the Grocers and Independent Traders Conference in Blackpool, just a couple of months before he died.
I suppose Alf will have taken most of these, so he won't be on many.
Yeah, so he wouldn't have any incriminating evidence.
Why, how do you mean?
Well, I was allowed to go to the socials, but these conferences were members only. Alf reckoned that they get more work done that way. If you ask me, it was just a boy's jolly. I mean, look at them. 3 sheets to the wind and eating candy floss.
Oh, that's Grandad Alf.
Yeah.
Isn't that...
It's Rita.
From the cabin? Was she in this association?
No. No, she wasn't.
Betty, what was it you wanted?
Surprise!
You never said. You should have said.
Shall... I'll go.
Well, that was the shortest end-do in history. Maybe you should do the same for the wedding, love.
We are here to get drunk, Jake. Not talk about the ball and chain.
Hold on a minute, there's 3 of them there.
Yeah, I ordered 3.
Look at you, I suppose 2 of them are for you.
1 is mine. 1 is yours, and 1 is a true chaser.
A true chaser?
Yeah, can you take that down to that woman over there, please? The one with a smile. Cheers. Yeah, cheers.
It'd continue the theme, you see. Coal with a K. Or Coles, or better still, Cole's Cabin. Spelt with 2 Ks. What do you think? Oh, no, wait. No, I've got it. What about the Coal Hole? Spelt with a...
K. Yeah, I've got the gist. Only you see, the trouble is, Norris,
I'm not dead yet.
But nobody's talking about you being dead, Rita. Don't be so over melodramatical. No, I was just thinking to the future, you know, when you might choose to take a back seat and allow your business partner to take the reins.
Audrey, I've created a monster. Norris here is trying to kill me off.
No, I'm just saying.
Well, you're not expecting any sympathy from me, are you?
Hey, what's the matter?
Well, it's not Norris that's the monster, it's you. I mean, were you planning to take it to your grave with you, Rita, like Alf?
Take what? Audrey, what's the matter?
Oh, I bet you've been laughing at me, haven't you, all these years? Stupid, naive Audrey.
Hey, if I'm going to get shouted at in the street, least you could do is tell me what I've done.
Well, I'll do more than tell you. I'll show you. Here, look. You and Alf and your affair.
Affair?
Alf? Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, please. Now, don't deny it. It's here. Look, you can see. You and him on a business trip to Blackpool.
Can I see?
Look, come inside. We'll sort this out.
Oh, no. I am never crossing your threshold again, right? And you are never welcome across mine.
Hey! I'll show you my loaf if you whap your baps out, eh? Hey, go on! If they're good enough for my lad.
I'm sure anything goes in your house. But here, people knock before they enter.
Hey!
You know, it looks a bit like a witch's brew. I won't be surprised if the bat flying out of here in a minute.
We need something to wish on.
Oh, I wish I'd have asked for sherry.
Oh. Here she is.
Oh.
And I'm staying this time, assuming you've got no more surprises to spring on me.
Well, only what Betty's going to turn into if she drinks that drink.
Hey, we think she's in league with devil.
We can't have that, can we?
And I was only one that was brave enough to wear one of these and get a new drink as well. So there, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers!
Thank you. Give her some space. I think it's the best we can do for her tonight.
What do you mean? What she said? Music or games? Both. Whatever you fancy. I'm just glad you're all here. Oh.
Whoa! Cheers!
Hello? Who's this?
I'm saying I got this mate. She's got a thing about tool belts. Hey, I could phone her if you like.
Keep it up, Jaylan.
Hey, you're on a promise here. Have a nice night, Charlie.
Why didn't you answer your flaming phone? You know I've got blisters here.
What, from dialing?
No, from looking around the traffic centre to try and find you lot. Look, we were all Fabric Fair widows today.
Told you I thought I saw her.
Did you? How was the fair?
Oh, I had a great time. I mean, look at us. The girls out shopping, the boys talking business. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy you all a what's it?
Typing?
A yacht? Yeah, I'll go for the yacht. No,
Big house in Cheshire with a pool? You okay, love?
Yeah, you know what I mean. A what's it in a glass?
Brain.
They don't come in glasses.
Can do if they're pickled. You'll be pickled if you drink anymore. Ah, drink. That's it, for goodness sake. I'm going to buy you all a drink.
Thought it was going to be something exciting.
Not for me, thanks, Mike. We're off. Come on, babe.
Why?
Because I'm starving, and if I don't eat soon, my stomach will be rallying an organ mutiny. Come on, we might just catch the pizza place.
Why don't we all catch the pizza place, eh? On me.
Oh, nice one.
Now, can I part exchange my pizza for the yacht?
He's been acting like the Godfather today. He's doing my brain in.
What will you have?
Pint, please.
G&T, please, Fred.
You're all right, Audrey. You look on peaky side.
I'm a bit, actually, yeah.
You want to take yourself in back? I say you want to take yourself in back. It's like Village of the Damned in there. An end party for an end they think's heading for pot. Is it me? Or didn't marriage used to be a cause for celebration?
I won't be a sec, actually.
Was that me?
No, love. You know, if Alf weren't dead, I'd kill him.
I'll put this on. At first I was afraid, I was petrified.
Let me say something while I'm feeling up to it.
Oh, I know all the words to that one.
Is this for your L play?
I don't know, well, it's not like something I've never done before. But maybe it's something that I haven't done often enough. I'd like to apologise. A lot's been said these past few months. By me and to me. I must be getting better, mustn't I, making a speech? I'm gonna say the rest to Betty, but it is meant for you all. I'm sorry for those I've hurt, and I forgive those who's hurt me. Sounds like a prayer, doesn't it?
Amen.
But I mean it, though. Why can't we be happy for each other? Let's start again. There you go. Right, Mum, it's your turn.
Well, there is a new experience I'd like. I'd like to have you listen. We're here because we love you. And all of us, each one, believes with our heart you're making a huge, huge mistake.
Not this.
Come on, Bev.
You think you know everything? You don't. There's always something new to find out about Charlie. Something bad.
Just can't be happy for me, can you?
He'll make you unhappy.
You're so jealous, Mum.
He tried it on with her. With me.
Oh, not this again.
No, not just that. Violet.
Do you know what, Mum? I've got the name of a really good therapist.
Tell her, Violet, what you know.
He kissed me. I kissed him.
What?
Oh, but you'll say anything.
It's true, Shelley. I'm so sorry.
When was this?
Before you went to the clinic to have your eyes done. He got me... I got drunk.
You're all as bad as each other.
We're worried for you, Shell.
And that's the last time I trust you. And you're lying.
And risk losing Jason. And my job and his and all.
What's she got to gain apart from helping you see the truth?
Well, thank you. All of you. I didn't think I was going to be well enough for tomorrow. But right now, I'd walk through a packed shopping centre to get to that church.
Oh, no.
Morning.
Hiya.
How'd the hen night go?
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah? You stopping the Rovers?
I don't think Shelley's quite up to night in the town just yet.
Yeah, is she up to get into the church today? That is the question. Any tea in the pot?
Yeah, get yourself a cup.
Oh.
You look like I feel.
Whatever was I drinking last night, lover?
Absinthe.
Oh.
What are you doing here?
It's just a social call. Wish you luck. Got your card.
Well, thanks, but you really shouldn't be here. I mean, Charlie comes back.
I thought it was meeting you at the church.
Yeah, I mean, no, it doesn't matter. Look, thanks for that, but you really should be going now. I've got a million things to do, sorry.
Can you give us a minute, Betty?
Yes, sure, love. I've got something else to do.
Look, I don't mean to be rude.
1 minute. That's all.
What do you want?
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I just want to know, was it your decision to end our sessions?
Of course it was. I don't need them anymore. I don't.
Good. Well, I'm glad you've made so much progress so quickly. Most people would have taken more time.
Well, I'm not most people.
That's true.
You don't think I can do it, do you? Walk down the aisle in front of all those people. You don't think I can do it?
You can do anything you want, Shelley. You're in control. But if you ever want to resume our session...
Don't need any more sessions. Today, I'll prove it.
Will you be seeing Audrey today?
Yes.
Ask her to pop in, if you would.
She'll be taking her business elsewhere from now on. I'm here to pay her paper bill.
Is she going to the wedding?
She might be.
Well, I'll see her there then. There's one or two things I want to say to her.
It's normal to be nervous.
Not this nervous. He will be there, won't he?
Him? Of course he will.
He's cutting it fine now.
Has he not turned up yet?
No.
He should be here by now.
Thought you didn't want him here at all. Look, you go in, I'm going to try him again.
Bigger mist and then a no-show. That'd do wonders for your confidence, wouldn't it?
Bother, will you stop it?
No, she's right. What if she turns up and he doesn't? Do you think I should give them a call and warn her?
What if Charlie's running late? You could just make matters worse.
So all I can do is sit back and watch, is that what you're saying?
For now, yes.
Let's pull up a pew, then.
Just imagine him with a cigar in his mouth.
It's not Jimmy Savile. It's the woman who runs the pound shop in the precinct. You've been stalking the wrong person.
Where have you been?
Where am I going? That's a question.
That's it. Wait till I see Audrey Roberts.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
You sure you'll be all right?
Everything okay?
Just give us a minute, please. If it doesn't feel right, now's the last chance you have to say something, Shelley.
Don't think I should marry him either, do you?
You love him.
Yes.
If you love him, if this is really what you want, then I'll be with you every step of the way.
I can do this. I can do it. I don't care what anyone thinks. I can do this.
I've just been talking to the photographer outside.
Oh, next on your list, is it?
He was able to confirm our suspicions vis-à-vis the so-called incriminating photograph.
So-called.
Leave this to me, Norris. Take a closer look.
No, thank you.
Keith, take a look. Alf and me on Blackpool Beach. That long straight line behind us. What would you say that is?
The pier?
My sideboard. And whatever you think of me, Audrey, I don't take my sideboard on holiday.
It's a double exposure. Alf on the beach superimposed over Rita in her front room. He must have forgotten to wind the film on.
Oh.
Please, take your seats.
You made it.
Thanks. Thanks for being here, Charlie.
Welcome, everyone. We're all here today to celebrate the marriage of Charles and Shelley. In the presence of God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, we have come together to witness the marriage of Charles and Shelley, to pray for God's blessing on them. Marriage is a sign of unity and loyalty, which all should uphold and honor. It enriches society and strengthens community. No one should enter into it lightly or selfishly, but reverently and responsibly in the sight of Almighty God. Charles and Shelley are now to enter this way of life.
Has it started yet?
I think so.
Hurry up!
I am required to ask anyone present who knows a reason why these persons may not lawfully marry to declare it now. The vows you are about to take are to be made in the presence of God, who is judge of all and knows all the secrets of our hearts. Therefore, if either of you knows a reason why you may not lawfully marry, you must declare it now.
Not this time.
Charles, will you take Shelley to be your wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and protect her, and, forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Shelley, will you take Charles to be your husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and protect him, and, forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
No.
I'm sorry?
No. I won't. I'm sorry, but I won't.
What do you mean, no?
I can't do it.
This tops a lot, this does. I'm sorry about this, mate. She's been having a few problems.
No, I mean, yes, I have been having a few problems, and I keep blaming myself, always myself. But it's you, Charlie. It's being with you.
She's lost it.
I was okay before I met you. Everyone keeps telling me that you destroy me, that you go with other women.
And now they finally got through to you, then?
And I kept denying it, and denying it, and denying it, because I was so scared. I was so scared of losing you. But you are destroying me. You do go with other women. I've seen it with my own eyes. And you made me feel like it was my fault. You made me feel scared, and you made me feel inferior. I can't trust you. I can't marry you. Yes, at last. I knew she'd think for you in here. Leave her alone. No! Leave her alone.
Leave it outside. Do you think they wrote their own vows?
Shelley!
Take me home, please.
What's happened?
Just take me home.
Get out.
Hang on a minute.
Leave us alone. After everything I've done for you, after everything I've done.
Hey! You touch one hair on her head, I'll kill you!
Charlie, come on, son. Keep out of it. This is between me and her.
Charlie, what are you doing?
You got me doing breathing exercises now. You thanked me for being there. You had the cheek to stand there at the altar and thank me for being there.
I didn't know if you'd turn up.
I wish I hadn't now. I thought about it. I was lying in bed this morning thinking about it. You know what made my mind up? The thought of how you take it. Was it deliberate? Did you set out to humiliate me in the worst, most public way you could think of? You change your mind. You don't want to get married. Fine, OK. So why wait till we're in church to tell me? Why put us through that?
I had to.
No, you didn't. You could have called me. Sorry, Charlie, wedding's off. Changed my mind. What's wrong with that? Why didn't you do that?
You didn't have your phone switched on. I didn't know where you were.
Don't give me that. You could have left a message. You could have given Jason a message. There was no need to go through all that rigmarole to get as far as the altar. Why do that?
I had to.
Why?
I just had to.
Why?
Had to prove to myself that I wasn't just bottling out. That I'd hit my final target.
What target? You know! My back. Oh, you hit that all right. Bullseye. You stuck the knife right in.
It wasn't about hurting you.
Was it a spur of the moment thing?
No.
You knew what you were going to do?
Not exactly.
So it was spur of the moment?
I didn't know if I was going to get there, but I did. And I didn't know if I was brave enough to say no. I could have said yeah. But then I heard the actual words. And I knew that they'd meant nothing to Peter, and they meant nothing to you. So I did it. I said no.
You'll regret it tomorrow. You'll come crawling back, on your hands and knees, begging me to forgive you, as usual.
No, I won't.
You're mentally ill, you know that, don't you? You know you're not right in the head.
Yeah. I do know that, yeah.
You've no idea what you're doing.
I know I need help. And I know Zach was giving me that help.
And who got him? Who paid for him?
And who made me stop seeing him?
You made it down the aisle, didn't you? You hit your target. He'd done his job. I was right all along.
You're in control all along. You are always in control.
What are you talking about, you daft bitch?
How did it go? Was it a good service?
Is she not here?
Well, no.
They didn't go through with it.
She jilted him. He drove off with her wedding car.
You've not heard from either of them, have you?
Well, no, love. She jilted him.
She finally came to her senses, Betty. But now he's got her. He's got her somewhere. God knows what he's doing to her.
Now then, we don't know that he's doing out.
Well, you know, we're probably just talking it through somewhere.
Do you believe that? Do you really believe that?
Well, let's just wait for some more news before we jump to any conclusions.
What am I going to do with all this lot?
Oh, there's a lot of the wedding party still coming back, but we'll not cut the cake. All right, wait your sweat. Yes! Any news, Jason? He's brought the wedding car back to church.
And was Shelley with him?
Was Shelley with him? No.
God, where the hell is she?
Hello?
Hi, yes. Sorry to bother you. It's Shelley here. It's Shelley Unwin.
Oh, Shelley. Everything all right?
Well, I made it to the church.
Good. That's good.
And I made it down the aisle. All the way.
That's brilliant.
I thought I was going to faint. All I wanted to do was turn and run back and get in the car and go home. Charlie was there. He was there, waiting. So I kept going.
Congratulations. Oh, and the same to your husband, by the way.
No. You're not listening, Zach. I told you. It's Shelley Unwin you're talking to here.
What are you saying? What, you didn't get married?
We got to the vows. And the vicar says to him, will you love her,
comfort her and forsake all others and all that. And he said he would. Just like Peter did. And then he turned round and he asked me the same. And I said no.
So in front of all those people? In church, in your wedding dress? You told him to sling his hook?
I bet you think it's me just being mad again, don't you?
I think it's the most fantastic, the bravest thing I've ever heard. Congratulations, Shelley. Well done. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud.
So you think I've done the right thing?
I'm certain of it. He was no good for you. You were an absolute star, Shelley Owen.
Thanks, Zach. The thing is, I don't think I'm completely cured yet. I'd like to keep going with the sessions.
Well, that's the second most sensible thing you've said all day.
You know whose fault this is, don't you? Who? That therapist. I paid for her to see him. Can you believe that? He comes in, he takes her from me, and I'm paying his wages.
Hold on, what do you mean? You don't think that... Well, you know.
Nothing would surprise me about that woman anymore. She had the cheek to accuse me of being the control freak. She's got me bending over backwards for her, paying for a therapist, paying for a surgery, doing a job for her, putting up with her moods, and I'm the control freak.
Hey, it's her loss, Stubbsy. She is a nutcase and you're better off out of it, you know that.
My dad always said to us, never let a woman get too close to you. You let your guard down, she'll rip your heart out. That's what happened to him. I saw it. I watched it happen. 9 I was. He wouldn't have survived if it wasn't for me and our kid, and he was only 8. And we got him through it. I thought Shelley was different. Go home, Jason.
Well, I can't leave you like this. I'm your best man, aren't I?
Go home to your bird. I want to be on my own.
You sure?
Yeah. Go home and give her one from me. Don't forget, you keep your guard up.
She's back, everyone. Shelley's back.
Right, I'm going to cut that cake.
Get a photo.
Hang on a minute.
Right, who wants the first piece?
Oh, you should have it. You deserve it.
Yeah. Ooh, that's bloody gorgeous.
How you feeling this morning, Chuck?
Yeah, not too bad.
No regrets?
No.
Good.
Hello? Oh, we're in here, Mum.
I know then, Beverly, love.
Morning.
And how are you today?
She's not so bad. And more important, she's no regrets.
Did you sleep?
Yeah, but I was up very early.
No, so she rang me on a matter of some importance.
Oh, what now? Don't tell me there's something else on top of everything.
Oh, yes.
No, I think it's something you'll like. I had to clear it with Fred first because it's his pub, but would you like to move back in here?
Oh, of course I would. Please. The worst day of my life it was when I moved out of it.
That's settled, then. And I, for one, am dead pleased.
And so am I.
And what about him? Have you heard from him? Not yet.
Right, I'm off. Still see if I've got a job.
Why wouldn't you have?
Well, I don't know, because Stubbsy might not fancy stopping around here after what's happened, would you, if everybody was talking about you?
You don't think he might, you know, done away with himself? I don't think he's the type, love. Done away with her? Yes.
Right, see you later.
Mind you, she was in therapy.
She was, yeah.
So depending on your point of view, it either didn't work or it just kicked in the nick of time.
Hiya.
Morning.
You look rough.
Thank you.
Where'd you stay last night?
In here.
You didn't, did you?
You want proof?
Right. So, what are you going to do now?
That is a question that I've been asking myself.
And have you give yourself an answer?
Come on. Do you really want somebody questioning you about Richard Hillman, making you go through it all again?
Not just somebody, Mum.
No. Someone you're starry-eyed about.
I am not.
Oh, Gail, come on.
Well, I like him.
More than like him. I'm just wondering why you're doing it.
I'm doing it because Phil asked me to.
Yeah?
And because I want to see if I can.
Oh. Well, I hope you haven't let on to that one that Phil's coming round.
Of course I haven't.
Oh, there is no of course about it. You were rubbing a nose in it last time.
I won't say a word. Oh!
Good gracious.
Is that you in there?
Of course it's me. Who else do you know that's daft enough to dress like this?
Well, now you put it like that.
You know you were in the Gazette this morning.
Oh, yeah, I know all about it. It's one reason I'm in this disguise.
So what were you in the Gazette for?
Well, he is claiming he was cheated by some other... What are you?
A mascot?
Some other mascot.
Yeah, the Scarsdale Fox.
And he is demanding a rematch. Have I got it right?
Yeah, spot on. Which is one reason I'm running around like a...
Headless chicken.
Very good, man. Yes, it was, wasn't it?
Must fly.
Bye.
She said she'll marry me. And she's changed her mind at the altar, so now...
I'll change your mind back again.
Exactly. You could have been a psychiatrist.
Well, I have thought about it.
She is going to do the last thing you expect her to, which is change her mind back again, even if I need to give her a little bit of encouragement. Gets a sandwich. Got my appetite now.
All right, what sort of sandwich do you want?
Whatever you're having. Now, look at that. Where do you think she's going?
I could have one guess.
And you'd be right. Because she thinks she's won, doesn't she? Well, the game's not over yet, Beverly. There's extra time and penalties before we find out who's won this one.
What's going on there?
There's a lot more mad people about than you realise.
So do you fancy a pint, then?
See that?
What is it, do you think?
Well, I don't think it's real.
Oh, look, there's another one.
Hey, getting good, this.
Mum, just come outside quickly.
What's the matter?
Oh, I just got to stop them. Come on, please. Look, they're going to fight.
Oh, for goodness sake, Martin, what's going on?
Martin, will you stop it? You're frightening me.
It's like something out of the schoolyard.
Farmyard.
Hey, don't go on at me. He's the one that came looking for me. Yeah? Well, you found me now, so why don't we just get out of this stuff and sort this out, eh? Come on.
Martin, you're not fighting.
Martin, just stop it.
It's a woman.
Hi. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to upset anyone. I just got a bit carried away.
Told you it wasn't a real fox.
Yeah, well, I knew that it wasn't.
Could see straight away it was a vixen.
You're on time, I'll say that for you.
Sorry?
What was she saying?
That I'm on time.
Come in.
Has he mentioned anything about me, Charlie?
No, why? What, you're the reason why Shelley won't marry him?
No, just what he might have been saying, that's all.
3 pints of the brandy, please, love.
Right.
And you do food?
Hot pot.
Lovely.
Right.
Good looking, solvent, no drink problem.
No kids. Not stalking his ex. At my age, there's a tiny pool of even vaguely acceptable men, and, well, there's competition for the good ones. You lower your sights. I didn't do that with Richard. He was fault-free. I'm the victim of a crime. You said that. Made me sound like I had my stereo pinched. He broke my heart. Why couldn't I see him for what he was?
Why do you think?
No one believes I didn't know. They all thought I must have known something.
Did you?
Martin had cheated on me. I had my antennae out. I knew what to look for. Little phrases, the general shiftiness that goes with a wrong 'un. But there was none of that. It was completely plausible. Well, to me, anyway. I was stupid. And I'm guilty.
20-odd years ago, Doncaster, Alhambra. Rossi's on stage giving it all that. Come on, sweet Caroline. And some idiot, so-called fan, clambers up on the stage. Happens all the time. Security are gunning for the moron, so what does he do? He grabs Rossi's wrist thong as a souvenir and stage dives back into the audience. The thong holds. Rossi goes with it. Bang. Well, he gets back up on stage and finishes the gig, but afterwards it's straight into A&E. Permanent whiplash.
Poor fella.
Poor fella, my Harris. He never shuts up about it. Blimey, talk about bitter and twisted. He takes the lemon. And he won't let it go. He's intent on violent revenge.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He scans the crowd every gig we do, looking for the geezer what done it. A face indelibly printed on the memory.
I thought I was a good mother. But I nearly had my entire family wiped out for my love life. Well, it's very hard to forgive that. There's worse. I'm sorry.
Gil. Gil, we don't have to carry on.
Are you pointing it the right way, taking another one of your ear?
Shut it. I'm getting better. Look at that.
Cool. Looks like it's my car.
Hey!
I can look, it's a free country.
Hey, Jess, have you seen out to your les?
Ain't he in there?
No, he isn't, but there's somebody in there he might like to meet.
Who?
Status quo.
Yeah, right.
Now, they are the ones he likes, aren't they?
Yeah?
Right, well, go and find him then.
No way. He's trying to get me back for making a spanner out of him, innit?
They're in there, son. If you don't believe me, go and have a look yourself.
Well, are we ready to go, or do you want another one?
Well, we won't go, shall we?
Francis Rossi.
Yeah, you're right, mate.
And the other one.
Rick. It's class, isn't it, eh?
When Richard told me what he'd done, for a split second, I didn't think, what has he done? Who is this evil, terrible man? I thought about me and our perfect life. I thought, I have to help him. There must be a way out. But then it all crashed in on me. I didn't know him at all. I'd married a monster. Like a bad headline in a woman's weekly. for that moment, I was as bad as him. I was a murderer too.
You were in shock. It crossed your mind you should help your husband. That's not stoving someone's head in.
That's why we found each other. That's why we got on. Because he could see that I was like him. As bad as him. He knew it. That's why he confessed.
I've got to speak to my uncle, Les. It's an emergency.
What's the matter?
A good emergency. Uncle Les. Uncle Les. It's Chesney. Can you hear me? Over.
Do you know, it took Les years to master that.
Please, Uncle Les, answer. Over.
What do you... I'm at work.
This is totally awesome. Are you ready? Status quo are in the Rovers. Overs? I mean, over.
You think I'm daft in the head? I'm not falling for it.
It's true. Over.
Of course it is. Don't be ridiculous. The Quo in the Rovers? I know what you are. You're the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah, but the boy who cried wolf were telling the truth.
Over.
I'm so sure that you're lying, that even though I'm at home, 20 yards from the pub, I'm not going in.
Look at the van. Over.
Oh, there's a fancy van outside the pub. It must be Status Quo's. Get over. Flaming kid.
You weren't like him. You're a victim. A very damaged victim. You didn't know what he'd done, and as soon as you did, you turned him in. You've done nothing wrong. You were unlucky, that's all. Dumb luck. You've nothing to feel guilty about.
No, now I've said it out loud, I don't think I have either.
Good.
First time I've ever talked about it. We never mention it. Not even to each other.
Have you thought of talking to someone?
I trust you. I know you're not going to give the tape to the press.
A psychiatrist wouldn't do that.
My capacity for trust has been severely strained.
I gathered. It's a start, anyway.
Yeah, come on,
All right,
quick
all right,
like.
all right.
Oh. Mate.
What are you doing? Who are you?
I'm the drummer.
You what? Drummer? Get lost. Proof. Look.
What have you done to my best jacket?
I got the Quo to sign it for you.
Have you, Eckers, like? You've ruined it. I told you this had to stop, Chesney.
You told me it was an ambition of yours. I've got the Quo to sign it for you.
This is a forgery. It's obvious you've done it.
I never.
There's two T's in perfect.
It's not my fault he can't spell his own name. Uncle Les, I promise, I swear on Schmeichel's life, Status Quo are in the Rovers. They've finished the drinks and they're leaving any sec. You're really gonna miss them.
It's a nice try, Chesney. I'll give you that. But I'm not falling for it.
Hey! You'll never guess who I've just seen.
Francis! Rick! Stop! I'm your number one fan! Don't go! Monsters of North! Stop! Please! Francis Victor! I can't miss this! You're my hero! Don't go! Please!
Why didn't you tell him?
I did.
You know he likes them.
You didn't believe me.
And whose fault's that? You weren't such a flaming liar.
I can't believe it.
Didn't you catch him, lover?
I just can't believe it. The Quo, here. And I missed him. I'll never get over it. My life's over. Ruined.
It's not that bad.
Don't say anything. Not a word. I'm destroyed. Status quo. In my pub.
Uncle Les,
I know you tried your hardest, son.
look up the back.
Don't joke, Chess. I can't take any more blows.
Look.
The boys! Hey! Rick! Francis! It's really you! I thought this day would never happen. I can't believe it. Hallelujah! This is the nearest I've ever been to an out-of-body experience. I've got all the albums. I've got them all, even the modern stuff.
Oi, mate, have you got one of Francis's wrist thongs?
No, why'd you ask that?
It's not him.
Ain't this the one? You told me you got it from him.
Oh, yeah, that. I forgot. I took that off you at Doncaster, the Alhambra. 1980 summer.
Francis,
hey.
don't.
20 years of pain.
Oh! I can't have your autograph.
What do you do it? Leave him alone.
20 years of him moaning.
All right, Francis, come on, leave it. He's not worth it. Let's go, come on.
Get in. Get in. You all right, mate? Pick me up. Status quo picked me up.
You eating that toast? Because if you're not, I'll have it.
If I was on This Is Your Life, they won't bother with that big red book. This is what it's all been about.
Les Battersby, this is your life.
Every step of the way. The good times and the bad. The quo were always there by my side. Brilliant lyrics. Things what I think about in my head, but can't put into proper words. It's just stuff all about life and love and that.
Down, down. Deeper and down. Get down. Deeper and down. Down, down. Ow!
There's no room for sentiment when there's cash involved.
Stilla's right. You'll be quids in, Les.
I don't care what you say. I'm not shafting the granddaddies of rock.
I think you're fine, yeah.
The quo were there when I went my first true love. Jacqueline Wilson.
We're about it big time, and all you can do is stroll off down memory lane.
A right little skinny thing she was. Knees like knots on cotton. When I look into the sky, I see your eyes, a funny kind of yellow.
Stop being so flaming selfish. It's all take with you. I work my fingers to bone for this family, and I'm sick of it. It's decision time, Les. Me or quo?
When are you seeing him again, then?
Next time you go out.
Oh, you are not. Not in my bed.
Oh, I'm joking.
Well, don't come crying to me when it all hits the fan.
Oh, give it a rest.
You won't be the first poor little girl to get her heart broke by a married man.
Janice, I don't have some sad little fantasies that he's going to leave his wife for me. We're just having a laugh.
Do I know him then or what?
No.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Is it somebody that comes in calf? Ah, it is, isn't it?
Oh.
Right, well, I'm going to go through every single name until your face gives it away.
Janice, go to work.
Charlie Stubbs. All right, then, that Mickey from Market. 10 pegs for a pound, love. He's always giving you glad I am.
Him? He's as wide as he is tall.
Bloke who delivers fish.
Ah, right, all right. You win, I give in. But if I tell you, you promise me faithfully you won't say a word to anyone, right?
Cross my heart.
It's Roy Cropper.
Get off!
Janice,
Janice,
leave
is it him?
Give it here.
Oh,
I said,
I don't
Janice,
recognise that
leave
number.
It. Give it here now.
I think I should introduce myself.
I said, leave it.
Hello. Hello. Well, I recognise that voice. Yeah, but it's not really me that you want to talk to, is it? Oh, yeah, she's here. I'll pass her over, shall I?
Hello. Oh, hi, Jamie.
So, how are you?
Fine. You?
Better, thanks to you.
You did the hard bit. It took courage. You working today?
Sarah says she'll talk to you.
She's changed her mind.
Well, seeing me with a smile on my face is bringing me step.
Brilliant.
What?
What were you like today?
Fabulous, just like I always am.
There's Janice, biggest gob in Weatherfield, standing half a metre away, and you're making a date with her boss.
Yeah, I know, classic. You.
It's not what you're thinking, Janice.
Oh, no?
No, I can explain.
This'll be interesting. What is it, then? Hunt the thimble?
No, I just, well, I came out to tell Leanne how glad I am that she's making Jamie happy. And, well, I was giving her a little cuddle, and I just got a bit carried away. I'm sorry, Leanne, I don't know what come over me, love.
You had me believing that for a minute.
But it's true.
And I'm the Flying Dutchman.
Tell her, Leanne.
She knows I'm having an affair.
And now I know who with. Don't I, Danny boy?
Well, what did you tell her that for?
I guessed.
How?
Yesterday at the clock. All them fancy waiters fussing round her, calling her by her first name. I knew it weren't Jamie that were taking her there.
She guessed pretty well and all. How much money you got, how old you are, what it is you're after.
I'm glad you find it amusing.
Well, what do you want me to do? Stick my head in gas oven? There's nothing we can do about it now, is there?
This is not serious, OK?
Oh, I know. It's just a bit of fun on side. Yeah, she's told me that and all.
No, but I mean, if we can talk about it, then...
What's to talk about, love? It's only sex, isn't it? And what Jamie doesn't know won't hurt him.
I'll see you later.
Well. You don't get jackpots like that at the bingo.
So, apologies for the lateness of the hour.
Hang on. Where are they?
Sorry?
The Quo. Why aren't they here?
It's quite normal for defendants to be in absentia at a meeting of this kind.
What's he saying?
They don't need to be here.
What? They're not even coming?
I should have explained to my client.
Too damn right you should. And you know why they're not here, don't you? They daren't look me in the eye after what they did to me.
May I suggest we proceed as quickly as possible? It's late in the day. I'm sure we'd all like to get on.
Yes, well, it's quite simple. Mr. Battersby was the victim of an unprovoked assault by your clients last Friday evening, which resulted in the serious neck injury you see before you.
I'm lucky I'm not in a wheelchair.
And we're here to discuss proceedings against Mr. Parfitt and Mr. Rossi.
Paralytic they was. They should be role models for fans like me.
How serious is your injury from this alleged assault, Mr. Battersby?
Well, I didn't get this sitting in a draft, pal. You could hear bones cracking and everything when they laid into me.
But what did the hospital say?
They were white with shock when they saw them x-rays.
Do you have any documentation to substantiate what you're saying?
I'm going to still be wearing this on my wedding day in a couple of weeks at this rate.
If this injury is going to be prima facie evidence for this alleged assault, we'll need more than just your word. Even then, it's academic. My clients deny all knowledge of what you're alleging.
Well, they would, wouldn't they?
Were there any witnesses to what happened?
Oh, there was one witness.
And is this person reliable?
A mate of mine.
Who took these?
So, in the words of your clients, as you call them, only don't waste my time.
I don't have to convince you that I'm not some kind of crank.
Oh, no, that wasn't the problem.
You have a problem?
Oh!
All right, Dad. Well?
Just call me a genius.
Why? What happened?
Pint, please, Violet. As soon as he saw them pictures, he were begging to settle out of court.
See, what did we tell you?
So how much to get?
You'll never guess.
Well, give us a clue.
Hey, my.
50 grand. 100? 150?
You're not even warm.
250. 500.
What would be the best wedding present you could think of?
Check for £1 million.
Oh, you're barking up the wrong tree without cash.
Well, what other tree is there?
What if I told you that Status Quo will be playing at our wedding for free?
Obviously, I'd love it.
Then
but...
love it, because it's happening. He rang him while we were there. He got the agreement. We both signed up to it.
But how much money do we get on top of that?
You can't expect him to cough up money and all. It'd be $250,000 to pay for what we're getting.
Oh, dear.
You mean we're not getting a penny in hard cash?
You're getting the Quo at your wedding. What more do you want?
And you sign your name to it?
Well, he offered us cash at first, and then he realised I were a fan. I'd already told him we were getting married, so when he suggested, I jumped at... Oh! Oh! What was that for?
For robbing me of £500,000.
I'll move my neck.
Well, you got race. Why don't you get down to hospital? They can put it on for real this time.
That you've grown a shell to help you survive, but underneath, you've got a soft centre.
Well, you don't need to look at my feet to work that out.
And that soft centre needs encouraging.
Oh, yeah. So, how do I do that then, Doctor?
Oh, all sorts of ways.
Such as?
Well, you have to learn to be more trusting.
So, one more for the road then, eh?
Oh, don't you think we've had enough, baby?
Oh, come on, Dan. It's not like it's every night we get out, eh?
What are you talking about? We was at the Clock restaurant yesterday, weren't we? And I had to remortgage the factory to do that.
All right, I'll get him in then, Stingy.
Stingy's got nothing. It's still my money.
All right, take it out of that 90 quid you saved on the plumber.
Come on, then. I'll help you carry it. Oh,
Steady on, Liz.
So, how many more people you told?
Nobody. And I didn't say how it was you.
No, but it made her suspicious, didn't it? Then she started snooping around, and that's how she caught us right at it. The whole of Weatherfield will know by the end of the week.
Don't worry, she won't say how.
We might as well take an ad out in the Gazette. At least people will get the right story, yeah?
Hang on, she's not going to land me in it, is she? She's my mother.
Stepmother, love. Remember, they're the evil ones in the stories who sell their kids down the river.
Listen, she's just enjoying having one over on you. Stop worrying.
Have I missed out?
More to the point, Lippy, have I? Who you been gassing to in the car? Where are you going?
Try me luck on the fruit machine. Beats listening to this.
Well, have you?
Moi?
Don't come it with me, Lippy. You've been playing games all night, love, and I've just about had enough. You breathe a word to anyone and you're brown bread, you know that?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And not only will you be out of a job, love, I'll make sure no one round here will ever touch you again. And don't think I ain't got the power. Because I have. Understand?
Yeah. When you put it like that, mum's the word.
It better be and all. Inside, come on.
That's no way to talk to you. What would I be to you now?
Don't start, Lippy, eh? I ain't in the mood, love.
Janice.
Oh, look. The gang's all here.
Hello, gorgeous.
How was Holland?
Flat, come here.
They say that families that play together stay together. You Baldwins must be very cosy.
Righto, troops, bit of stun, please. Thank you. Yeah, now, I'm not normally the bearer of glad tidings, but due to my, quite frankly, astounding sales skills, I'm expecting a large, Tweedle, I said large, but why be modest, a very large increase in volume on the new Sapsford order.
Big whoop.
By the way, one or two of you lucky girls will be picking up a nice little bit of overtime, OK?
All right, nice one.
Much as I love to see the sight of you lot fighting like monkeys over a banana, this is how it's going to work. Anyone interested in the overtime, give your name to Hales tomorrow, and I'll pick one or two of you out of a hat, all right? Treat it like a workers' raffle. And don't say I never bring any colour to your lives.
Great, huh?
Clear, everyone? All done? Right, back to work. Come on, chop, chop. Mincemeat, Tweedle, done. Liven up.
Yes, Mr. Baldwin.
Good. Oh, come on. Want to go slow today, Lippy, or what? I've seen your so-called output, love, and you ain't done half the knickers you should have.
There was something I wanted to say to you, Mr. Baldwin. You know these nicknames that you have for us? Well, sometimes they're offensive and boring at the same time.
Just get back to work, eh?
How would you like it if I was to call you... Baldy? Did you get it? Baldwin.
I'm mourning.
What are you going to do? Sack me? think you've got a hell of a lot more to lose than I have, Sunshine.
I still run this place.
Yeah, you do. But Uncle Mike's back soon. Ever so big on family. Very fond of Jamie and Frankie and all. I wonder what he'd say about all this. Oh, could be a right mess, I reckon. Boldy.
I didn't know you were going to be taping it.
That's just me being lazy. I can make notes later, see?
If you feel uncomfortable about this.
It's just... I don't know how this stuff works. I don't know what to do.
Just talk, love. Your feelings about what happened. You know, how you felt when I first met him. At Alma's funeral.
I didn't feel anything.
Gail, please don't take this the wrong way, but... Look, when I was 14, I got beat up. Not by a kid, by a drunk man.
How terrifying.
My mum and dad were great about it, but I couldn't open up to them.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It wasn't until I talked to this teacher at school. Well, what I'm saying is, sometimes it's easier to talk these things through when it's someone you don't know.
Translation, sling your up, man.
Wouldn't exactly put it that way.
Is that all right with you?
I think so, yeah.
Listen, love. If it looks like a duck, it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a flaming duck.
What are you two going on about? You've been whispering to each other all day.
Earl Lloyd's playing away.
Jan, do you mind? Anyway, it's not like he's my boyfriend or out.
You're sleeping with you.
Janice! How do you like it if I flash your dirty laundry all over the place?
Well, it's been that long since I've had any love. I'd be thrilled.
No, I'm not.
Well, Maria told me at dinner there was a riot to do in a hoo-ha over a colour job went wrong. Autumn Conker turned out olive green.
Girls getting it in the neck?
2-hour refresher course after work, unpaid. They're not best pleased.
I'll have a dry wipe.
Hey, not too much, is it? I just feel a bit like mutton dressed as an overweight 40-year-old.
No, you look fab. In fact, I'm going to get you a body and coke to get you going.
Melly?
Gail?
Going out?
Yeah, going on a date, actually.
Oh, good.
But no hard feelings, eh?
About what?
Phil?
Oh, no, of course not.
So, where's Phil the foot fiddler taking you out then?
Dunno, said it was a surprise. I feel like a flaming teenager, though.
Going out with Phil?
Yeah.
No, I think you must have got your wires crossed.
Oh, do tell.
Well, he's over at my house now. I'm meeting him in here for a drink in a bit.
Oh, yeah, of course, the research thing with Sarah, he said he'd try and fit it in before.
Did he do?
Yeah, well, he's coming to meet me, and so your house is on the way.
I see.
Mind you, with all Sarah's problems, I mean, he might be there an entire week.
Yes, Sarah has had her problems. Your Todd being the main one.
Ladies, please.
No, it's all right, Sean. I'm not going to rise to this. Well, I was going to call it repartee, but it's just the ramblings of a jealous old fishwife.
Jealous of you? Oh, please. At least I'm close to my kids. I mean, they mean something. You hardly see your Todd, do you? He must have some sense after all.
Funny, though, isn't it? Phil going out with me while you and your freaky family is using for research. Not the shop, please. What? Just talking to the neighbours.
Better out than in.
Yeah.
That's enough for now, I think.
I'm all right, Mum.
Gail, you all right?
I'm fine. But you don't want to be late for your date with Eileen, do you?
Mum?
What's Eileen said?
Please just go.
Gail?
Look at her. She's in tears. I will not have my family's tragedies fitted in to suit your social schedule.
I've been totally upfront about this, Gail, right from the start.
Please, just go.
Sorry about this, Sarah. It's not what it sounds like, honest. Sounds like Eileen's been stirring it. What's she said?
The truth, by the sounds of it. Please go.
I'm not sure what he's supposed to have done wrong, but he was really nice.
Well, I really liked him. And I thought he liked me. Janice, what are you doing? You can't do that in here.
So what are you going to do?
Oh, I don't know. I really like him. It's just a shame he's a two-timing twin.
Well, I couldn't put up with it.
Battersby!
Oh, sorry. Am I not meant to smoke in here? Must have forgot.
You were asking for trouble, lady.
Do you know, I think I might put my new hat on. And today, on the catwalk, I'm being modelled some very fancy, cultured knickers.
It's couture.
Look at this sexy supermodel.
Look at that visually impaired commentator.
Well, that is Janice. You spell it J-A. Nice. Oh!
Now, how did I instinctively know that Janice Battersby with a pair of knickers on her head wouldn't quite do it for me? Well, get out there and slap her down. No. It's good to keep a dog on a long lead now and again. What?
No.
Legs. All right, love. Fancy a couple of hours overtime tonight?
Oh, brilliant. Hang on, Lloyd is taking me out tonight.
More dipes, is it?
Well, bell him and tell him. You'll be a little bit late.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Baldwin.
Don't know if you've heard.
What? The checks are back in. No, that news hadn't reached our end of the street.
I'm a free agent now.
Mind you, makes your body look nice. Shame it can't do the same for your personality.
You still smell good.
Please, what are you on?
You, hopefully. I don't meet many good kisses.
I always wondered what drowning felt like. That night, I found out.
You know, girls like you ought to come with a health warning. You say one thing with your mouth and another with your eyes.
Yeah, I think you'll find I'm pretty consistent all over, Charlie.
Absolutely. No complaints there.
Don't say that.
Just can't keep your eyes off me, can you? I wonder what Jason would make of our brief encounter.
Thought all this was dead and buried.
So did I, till he blabbed to Psycho Shelley. Jason!
I've been thinking.
You must be exhausted.
You don't have to give me that all the time.
Right.
But there is a way that you could buy me silence, sort of. If you were to give me just a little bit extra in my pay packet at end of week.
I've got a better idea, Libby. You stop playing these stupid little games as of now, and I won't dock all your wages because of you taking these liberties. Now, Janice, go home, because you can hardly walk in a straight line, never mind sewing one.
Do you know, I might pop across to your house, have a little chat with that Frankie. Seems to me like she could learn a few old truths.
Just don't creep up on her in a dark alley, love. There's a good girl, because the way you look at the moment is enough to give anyone a heart attack.
What was the name of that song? The one we said we'd never forget?
I forgot.
It was something about him. Damn it, I've forgotten.
When it's truth or something.
Give me your truth.
Have you got any chewy? Thank you.
Jace, I've got something to tell you. Something I haven't told you before, but I feel like I've got to because I really respect the honesty that we've got between us, and this really, really goes against the grain. It's like having a secret and that.
A secret? What, you mean you've got a secret from me?
Yeah. It's really bad.
Well, it can't be that bad.
You're gonna hate me.
Violet Wilson, I will never, ever hate you.
It's gonna hurt you.
I'm invincible!
Jace.
That's me.
I kiss Charlie.
I thought you were going to tell me something serious then.
I'm not messing.
Oh, come on, Violet. I'm not going to forfeit. Has he put you up to this? I'll kill him when I see him.
No, seriously, please. Charlie. It was a while ago now, but he kissed me.
What, you being serious?
I'm so
Whoa,
sorry.
whoa, whoa, whoa. You're telling me this when I'm off my face?
He kissed me.
And what do you do?
I reciprocated. That means...
Yeah, I know what it means, Violet.
What are you doing?
I'm going to bed. You'll sleep in here.
Please, I don't want to be on my own.
Well, phone Charlie then. My life. Remember what it was all about again? The best night, and you had to ruin it.